I'm here somewhere, I bet.
Theoretically. There you are.
Here I am.
Where's
Don't
my
mind me, I'm just I just threw all my wheels away. Not away, but I'm trying to uncar my desk real quick.
Oh.
There.
I've got homemade bread.
Careful, bread makes you fat.
Yeah, well. Enjoying it while I can before physical therapy starts.
Didn't even get the joke.
Nope. Sure didn't.
I'm Scott Pilgrim.
Sorry, I only watch
He's
good movies. You good?
play the damn game.
Right.
Although it's weird looking at something inanimate, thinking it's gonna respond. Inanimate being like camera. I can't see Jake. For anybody who wants to know like the behind the scenes of this, when we're doing this, like I can't see Jake unless I'm looking at the stream. So everything I'm looking at is a couple seconds delayed. So I really can't look at his reaction at all because of just the way that we have to do this.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I can see me there and up there.
So a Prothean, a real live Prothean.
Yeah, it happened a while ago, Joker. All right.
Prothean? Yeah.
Let's go investigate.
Not old.
Everything. All right. I need to get more comfortable because that oxy hasn't kicked in yet.
So, I guess we should ask, how's everyone doing? How are you, Jake? I haven't talked to you like all day today.
Well, I took an oxy about an hour ago, so it's starting to kick in. But other than that, I'm still crippled. I have crutches, and I use the handicap spot. So that's fun.
Yeah?
Other than that, I'm doing better. Like, I finally got to full foot weight bearing.
That's good. For anyone who
But,
doesn't know, he had surgery about a week ago.
Yeah, it was a week ago yesterday.
Hey there.
I
Oh,
Right, so
hello,
Ashley
my
doesn't
favorite
wanna-
space racist.
talk to us. Elizabeth's probably going to be confused why her mom's homemade bread is all gone.
Shepard, never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
Why not?
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
Kind of doing Paragon, so I'm gonna say that's not acceptable.
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
I guess I can't argue with that. You managed peace between the Geth and the Quarians. Maybe there is another way.
By the way, I have to talk about this now. And Jake knows what I'm about to talk about.
Oh.
So last time, we made it so, like, everything was harmonious between the Geth and the Quarians. I looked up what happens when the Quarian fleet gets destroyed. It is the most absolutely depressing thing I think I've ever seen in a video game. Like, I, to this day, cannot quit thinking about it. Like, at all.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to
sends
spoil
me
it
a
for
lot
anyone
of-
who wants to see it, but, like...
He sends me a lot of
It's-
depressed texts.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Javik. You haven't really gotten to know him.
Not really.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
Yep.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
We know him. That's saying.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis.
Correct.
His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments
sounds
of
like
your
some,
cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival
what's
of
it
all.
called? Eugenics. Right there.
Well, that's Darwinism. That's literally
Yeah,
Darwinism.
Yeah, that's a good point. We need protection.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But
Not
those
really
with nothing
anarchy.
to offer would be
Yeah.
eliminated.
Oh, wow, but
So conflict should be a way of life?
we'd have
Evolution
totalitarianism.
demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all.
The greater good.
Though I do not think your Asari approves of
That's
my
the
beliefs.
civil thing to do.
Liara?
That would be, we
I
would
think
lack
she just had a
civility.
different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
Say probably not.
Maybe. Or maybe you'd still be a soldier.
I do wonder sometimes, living a life of constant
Oh,
war,
I thought he was
taking
gonna be
life
like,
in every
nah,
battle.
not really.
it
He's
get
too
to
much
you?
of a
It
hard-headed
shapes
dick.
me. A stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
All right, Hideo
Maybe not much
Kojima.
longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
That was some Hideo Kojima writing right there.
It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays.
Yep.
The Reapers are cunning in their deception.
Hey, don't
allowing
talk
life to
about
flourish,
Hideo
century
Kojima that
upon
way.
century, letting
Do you
us
ever
You-
feel awkward?
He's the greatest. He's the greatest video game developer on the planet in history, and the best writer that's ever lived.
I wouldn't say that, but I don't think you need to worry about me since I have an entire shelf full of Metal Gear games behind me.
Well,
I
you're
think I
speaking
like the
heresy
guy.
there, Dylan.
Oh, am I?
Saying Hideo Kojima has bad writing.
I didn't say he did.
Next,
I just said it was
you'll say
very...
George Lucas is bad at writing dialogue.
I'll say that.
Good to see you.
Okay, bye.
Like, Hideo Kojima is one step away from writing the line, I don't like nanomachines. They're roughing.
They're
Not like
small,
you.
they're cold, they're metal,
Of course.
and they get everywhere.
Yeah. They're in you right now. Foxtie. Psycho Mantis. It's funny that the Psycho Mantis thing isn't even a thing in Metal Gear. Like, that's not even a joke. It's just a joke that has showed up because of video game Donkey.
Psycho Mantis.
Like he says it once in the entire game. And it's from the first game, because the person was like, oh yeah, Psycho Mantis is here. And he's like, Psycho Mantis? Like, who the hell's that? But, you know, it was a 90s PlayStation game. It has way better voice acting than Resident Evil did. So...
No. Take that back.
I will.
Nothing beats Jill Sandwich. Jill Sandwich is the best line of dialogue ever.
Maybe Master of Unlocking?
No. Jill Sandwich is better than Master of Unlocking. That's my favorite line in that whole game. Whoa, that was close. You were almost a Jill Sandwich.
We should play that. Problem is, we have so many October games right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through
You're
Symphony.
cleared to
Because I've
dock,
never played
Normandy.
it.
Do you need ground transport?
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
Want to see if there's anything we need to buy or can buy.
However, I did see a speed run that was 100% run, which is actually 200.6% in that game. And the guy did it in just under like 6 hours. So I feel
In Resident
like
Evil?
No,
Oh.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Okay,
So I feel like if I use a guide, I can get it done in 4 streams.
I was gonna say, like, man, dude must be great at tank controls.
I don't know how long Resident Evil is it? It's not that long, is it?
It's not super long. It's just a pain in the ass to play.
Yeah.
Because of those 90s tank controls. Oh my gosh!
Go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
See, and it's the opposite for me.
Excuse me.
I'm more,
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
I'm more, like, Castlevania Symphony of the Night is like the pinnacle of Symphony, or of Castlevania. That's like what you play to
Our selections include rare technology
play
offerings
like
from
a
the
good
toys. Welcome
Metroidvania
to
Castlevania.
Nosastra Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Rules be damned. People have a right to defend themselves.
If you start selling
Yeah.
weapons to everyone on the Citadel, CSEC will shut this whole place down.
No!
CSEC couldn't protect us when Cerberus attacked.
Yeah!
You think Accord is going to want more people running with guns right now?
That's a good point.
Sell from the back room at Purgatory.
People are already
Yeah.
scared. If you violate weapons laws, they'll just be scared and trigger happy.
Also, yes.
Naturian.
We're
Just
at
fuck
war.
the Solarians.
I love that that's your reasoning.
What they were arguing about. Other than it seemed like gun
Just
control.
selling, yeah, basically gun control. And the Turian's like, we literally got invaded yesterday. The Solarian's like, we can't give them that.
I don't like Solarians, I'm sorry.
That's Cypratine.
I love that your only logic is Fuck the Solarian.
That's fine.
It's not like, well, if you think about gun control this way, it's a Solarian, if Solarian, then wrong.
Yeah,
No.
correct.
Say no to
Unless
Solarians.
Morden or Curie.
Yeah.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36
Solarians
hours.
have to
Do you
prove
need
themselves to
medical
me.
support?
No, evacuating the colony is
And
more than enough.
so far,
Thank you,
two
Ambassador.
have done it.
Ambassador.
I'm coordinating actions for the
And for that matter, don't get me wrong, I love Koreans, but there's only one that I absolutely love, and it's her. But
I think it was right here.
Admiral
3
Zen
years
is the
ago
only
to
one
the
I don't
day.
like.
who's the
What?
trigger happy dude
This
that's
was
in
where
charge of the
Saren's
one fleet?
assassins fired
Geralt.
at me.
I kind of like
Just
Yeah, I'm not
Geralt.
big on
the
Geralt.
Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My
I
mistake.
kind of like Geralt, but I'm more indifferent about him.
I'm so sorry.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Seren. The Turian clerk called me suit rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station.
Who's
if I
this
didn't
Turian?
leave.
Let's go kick his
I
ass.
wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
Let's remind him.
Maybe
I'm
we
kidding,
should go
I'm
have
kidding.
a little talk with that clerk.
I spent 3 years waiting to come back.
I
and
love
make
you,
his
Tally.
life hell. But when I finally saw him,
Oh,
he was just
No.
a clerk.
quit
whose
being
people
good.
desperately need help.
We need to be
Which they'll
assholes.
get, thanks to you. Nice work, Ambassador.
This war is more important than grudges and prejudice.
Yeah, Dylan.
Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
The difference was you. Everything looks so peaceful.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in custody.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
Eh? What?
Okay.
I think you hit the button too early. Hera was thinking Tally was gonna.
So we have.
Tally was gonna be on my side. She was actually like, actually, you're kind of a piece of shit. Like, just chill.
This is a nice spot, Ash.
Right.
Yeah. All the shuttles zipping around remind me of when my dad would get ready to ship out. My mom would bundle us all up, buy us
Here
ice
comes the
cream,
poetry.
and cart us out to the
Yeah.
shipyard to watch
Yeah.
us transport depart.
Oh,
I still have to resist
that's
waving every time
gonna
a big
happen.
Alliance ship flies by.
You should bring Sarah up here.
I will, when she's ready. She'll like the quiet. She wasn't the loud tomboy crashing around like I was.
Sounds like you were a handful.
Maybe. My dad got me. Shame you never met him. He would have liked you.
You think so?
Career
Of course he
military
would,
man.
brother.
Would he like me? I'm dating
Yeah, he would have
an
invited you over,
alien.
cooked you something on the grill, and talked your ear off.
No, he was the one that was okay with it. It was it was her grandfather, right? That
Think
was
so.
the space racist. Yeah, I think it was. Good times.
It's easy to forget what we fight for.
Yeah, moments like that.
This was a good idea.
Actually, what I did today.
Nice to get away from the war for a while. I do feel a little guilty, though.
Except
Sure.
one of my friends is awful
But
at grilling.
sometimes you have to step
so
away or risk going crazy.
he burnt everything,
Too
so I
late.
had to take care of it.
No argument here.
Womp womp.
You're a crappy
He just
commander.
didn't pay attention to it.
You're a crappy commander.
Sir.
Copy that.
You want my security bids? Bring me a warrant.
I don't know if that was endearing or cringy.
Well, everything Shepard does is cringy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's
That's why I like that. That's why I like that one thing. He's like, wait, I don't really sound like that, do I? I'm like, yeah, you do.
he's like the human embodiment of cringe.
Yeah. and he literally was like, like gets. I'm not trying to make this sound misogynistic or whatever, but like he gets to be with like the prettiest freaking beings in the what's the word? Universe? Galaxy? Oh, he's on the phone.
Yeah, sorry. Give me 1 second. My Maverick just woke up and I need to go give him some meds.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I will entertain the masses. No one here. But if somebody is here. Hi. Let's see. We should play some retro. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I might work on my car tomorrow, too. Because I need to do that. I have a bunch of stuff to do, and I'm trying to get the car done by August. So, yeah. Look at that. Freaking Solarian just walked right through us. Who does he think he is? Also, what do we... Well, I don't think anybody is here to ask me, but what do we think that little ball at the bottom of Jake's camera is? I think it's just a ball. It's a medicine ball? Maybe it's like for rehab or something. Should we ask him when he gets back? That could be entertaining. Somebody just sent me a link to a Subaru. See, there's another damn Solarian. Maybe that's the same one. Oh, yeah. Stupid Solarians. I don't like all the like crying and the coughing and all that. It's weirdly reminiscent to stuff going on. Not exactly right now, but you know, things like that. Like the um you know, the whole COVID thing. There's our Solarian friend. Just keeps running right through us. I almost want to mute it. It's kind of getting to me because I wear headphones, so you guys can't hear the game audio multiple times going through my mic, and it's like in my ear. All I can hear is coughing and all of that. I'm like super hypersensitive to coughing now because of COVID. Not that I was worried about it. It's just I just didn't want to get it. You know, like. If anything, it was just like, I just don't want to make everything worse. Except for when I did get it. So, really can't talk about that, but it worked, but it's still strangely like, um, in the back of my head. I think it's something I'm just gonna have to get over one day in a while. Like, I just coughing is something people do. It's okay, and you're not gonna. There's our Solarian. No, we're not all gonna die. I mean, thankfully, no one I knew got harmed that had COVID. Like, I got out way lucky. I knew people who died and were really sick and all that, but no one super, super close to me. I got very, very, very lucky. So, that's good. Yeah, this is kind of dark. I hope he gets back soon. Probably should have just gone to a be right back screen, but oh well. And our Solarian is back, and he's gone. Been gone a while. Been to in a while. A concert. Last one I saw was Ghost. Yeah, I saw Ghost live. That's a good concert. If you like Ghost, you should see Ghost live. I'm really wanting to see Carpenter Brute live, but the closest they'll be to, we live in Utah, the closest they'll be is in Vegas. And I actually have a car show that I wanted to go to. I've never put a car into it. I've always wanted to, and it's literally the same day, and that's the one that I chose as my goal to get my car done for my Subaru. So now it's like, I'd love to go down to Vegas for Carpenter Brute, but I also want to do this since I kind of already planned it. So, I don't know. But, oh well. There's talks that Carpenter Brute does when I come back through the U.S. on, let's move over here so you can actually see me. That Carpenter Brute wants to come back through, the U.S. So, that would be cool. But, oh, I dropped my phone. But I don't know about that. Oh, hey, we're playing. Okay. Jake, you're muted.
What did I miss?
Nothing. A Solarian kept bumping into us over and over and over. That's about it.
Darn Solarians.
Yeah. I was just talking to the internet about things.
Please select a
How I wanted to go to a concert but because I haven't been to a concert in a while. But the last one I saw was Ghost, which is really good, and I really want to see Carpenter Brute live. But the nearest that they're going to be is in Vegas, and it's the exact same day as the show that I told myself that I wanted to, for the goal to have my car done by. So I don't. Part of me is like, I want to do that, but it's just a dumb little show as opposed to going to see freaking Carpenter Brute, you know. But I'm also hoping Carpenter Brute does come back here with Utah. They've been here before, so it's not the end of the world. Apparently, I'm gonna actually poke around some promoters and be like, hey, you should get in contact with these guys. They might be looking for your tour date. You want to make some money?
See.
I was also complaining how grim the Citadel is right now.
Yeah.
Because the whole time while you were gone, all I could hear was people coughing and crying, and I was just like, this is awful. Like, I feel like I'm in the middle of COVID all over again, you know?
Oh, wait.
When everyone was getting sick. Because that was rough for a bit when, like, you know, everyone was getting sick and you just had all these thousands of people dying a day. Oh boy, yeah, sorry.
Do you need ground
they love
transport?
me.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Especially the ambassador. Isn't she pissed at me?
No, she's indifferent.
I thought I pissed off the Asari somehow.
Are you pissed off the Solarians?
Well, yeah, I know that. I don't care about the Solarians. I was not about to let the Solarians walk all over the Krogan like that. Like, literally, we're talking about a genophage? Are you kidding me? And then you're like, oh no, it's okay. Like, I'm not about to be okay with the genophage. If they go crazy, they go crazy. That's not our problem. Like, we will deal with that problem when it comes to. Exactly. And we will deal with that problem if we have to. As of right now, the Krogan are offering their help. Just like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna... the Korean Geth thing is a little more rough, because, yeah, it's kind of the Koreans' fault.
Yeah, it's the classic debate of, is AI life?
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only.
Well, not only that,
Commander
but
Shepard, thank you for coming.
the Koreans, you know, did all the experimentation on them and turned them the way they did, you know?
We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still...
it's urgent for your people, okay.
Catalyst. Do you know something?
Just say it. Come
Not
on.
exactly. But there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
Alright, well, thanks.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Well,
Whether
you
you know
don't
it or
have that
not,
much
you've become
intellect,
the
huh?
sole ray of hope in a very dark night.
Because if you had
Goddess
intellect,
be
you
with
would
you.
have foreseen this. You know,
Well, they had
it's
intellect.
not
They
like
didn't have
it's not like
repotence.
you had 3 years of warnings
That is true. Specifically by me. Hey, it's an Elcor. It's an Elcor ambassador?
Human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
I'll talk to you all day.
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege.
Sorry.
But your forces can rescue
Think I'm
them.
serious.
Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
Sure. I'll do what I
Take
can.
to Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive.
I can't take him seriously.
I will remain here
I just
for you.
can't.
Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Like,
Yeah, I need to
especially when
find
he's like,
something
holding sorrow. Like, I really want. I want to see what Elcor warriors look like too.
Okay, so we need to do a couple
I
of
hoped
things
you'd
before
come.
we leave, though.
I won't remain here much longer.
Oh,
What are
Samara.
you doing on the Citadel,
Hi.
Samara?
I suppose I came
Wasn't
to
she
say
supposed to be
goodbye.
at
Valera
Bessia?
is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
Well, thanks, I guess. Yeah, it's an honor. Why not?
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But
Hey,
Shepard,
it's never been a video
be
game
sure to
protagonist
assess
before.
your force's strength and
Yeah.
weaknesses before
Plot
you-
armor. The best armor.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
Okay.
I mean, also doesn't help that I'm sleeping with one of the people, but that's besides the point.
Spectre status
Okay, so we need to go to D24, jump in the Normandy, and then go back. Because there's a side quest that we forgot to do that's absolutely imperative that we
Have
do
you
on this
discovered a way
playthrough.
to run FTL spaceships without an
I'm
Ezo
afraid
core
to know
private
what that
jet?
is.
No, ma'am.
If you're
Then consider this a serious assignment.
bringing that up this early, like, if you want me to play it, that either means it's going to be really sad, really hard for me to decide, or it's going to be hilarious, and I don't know with you.
Because my mischievous laugh can mean anything.
True. Also, Jake was mean to me today.
Well, like you're not mean to me.
He said that I wasn't, what did he say?
Oh, I just said someone was better than you.
Yes, he said another friend of ours was better than me because he found Mountain Dew by saying, hey, I found this at 7-Eleven, than me saying, huh, well, I don't know where it is.
No, no, okay, that's a straight up lie, and you know it. So, what happened? What had happened was, I sent a text complaining that there's 1 million boxes of that stupid Mountain Dew Spark, and not a single
Spark.
Baja Gold. And
Oh, you were looking for gold? I didn't even
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
You just
I-
said Baja Blast.
So I said Baja Blast. And then I was like, and not a single Baja Blast in the store. And then he just sends a video of him opening a Baja Blast. And so I was like, it's like har, but I'm looking for the pineapple one. And then our other friend who's in the group in chat texted, oh, I know where it is. And I said, thank you. You're way
Was
better
that the
than
pina
Dylan.
colada Baja? Okay, that makes
Yeah.
more sense. Okay, so the way it works is he said, today's first world problem, seen hundreds of Mountain Dew Spark on the shelves but not a single Baja. Like, surely it doesn't sell nearly enough to justify how much shit they pump out expensive for freaking Baja Blast. Actually, it is. So, you don't know this, Jake, but...
Is it really
the
that
break-
popular?
Okay, so the break room at my work, you have one too, at your building, but the break room, they have stocked with Baja Blast every day and sold out by the time I go to lunch. Every single day.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's that popular.
have legitimately never spoken to someone that has drinking it. Like, I can't find anybody who's actually
Normal Baja Blast or
Spark
or the Gold? No. I'm not saying Spark. I'm saying Baja.
Oh, Baja.
Yeah. And so then I sent the video of me opening it. Then he made fun of me.
Hi, Mom.
Saying what a scrub.
It's so good to hear your voice.
Oh, it's Mom.
This is a surprise. It's been a long time.
Making fun of me because I drink zero sugar soda. I don't drink sugar because it tastes gross to me now.
I try not to worry.
And I said, yeah, because sugar is what makes me not a scrub. Also, zero's harder to find than regular, so how am I a scrub? And I said, get good. Then he said the pina colada. I'm not convinced it exists. It's funny. They've been stocking it at the break rooms, by the way.
That in a while.
I haven't seen it though. At Arca, at least.
And then he said, I found it at 7-Eleven, and then blah, 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 blah. And he said, dude, you're the best. I found it. Okay, that's where he could have left it. Right there. But what he said is, he says, dude, you're the best. I found it. Way better than Dylan. And then I said, that's fair. I don't like me either.
Thanks, Mom.
And then he brings up the time that I went shopping for him while he had COVID. Because he had COVID. I'll tell the whole story. Don't worry. I'll tell the whole story.
Context is key for that shopping trip.
Okay. So, as you know, we troll each other. Right? If you've been watching our channel, you know this by now. So, he said that the only thing... So he had, like, OG COVID, like the original strain. And the only thing he could taste was spicy stuff. So he's like... And I said, hey, do you want me to stop by the store? I'll get, like, I got, like, Doritos and hot sauce and a bunch of hot sauce so we could just lather everything in hot sauce and to actually have taste, because he had zero taste. He also was telling me that he was craving a Mountain Dew. So I bought him a Mountain Dew. Knowing well that he could not taste it. Yes, it was a bit of a dick move, but he didn't have to drink it. He could have saved it. But he didn't. And so he's held that to me since then. He literally pulled it out of thin air. He says, our other friend, doesn't leave Mountain Dew on my porch when I have COVID to taunt me. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry that I shopped for you. And he's like, you know what you did? I said, yeah, I helped him move. I shopped for him when he had COVID. I helped him set up stuff at his old house. I gave him info so he could have his current job. I did all the most of the graphics for this channel, minus like this overlay. I see how it is. And then he was like, well, when are you coming over to play wrestling? When you stop being a dick to me.
No, you.
All because of a Mountain Dew. Anyways, what are we doing?
What is that thing?
Also, how is Baja Gold?
It tastes just like the Fanta pineapple.
Never had it. I'm not big on pineapples, so I
it's,
like it.
It's
it's not
caffeinated pineapple soda, so it's good.
No. Yeah.
It's probably my favorite.
So you
right
got
now,
things
to
cleaned
be
up.
honest.
Eventually.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright, what are we doing here?
Nice view. But this place, it's just so... not what I'm used to.
Which is...
I grew up on the
Jerks.
beach on the Pacific, so, you know,
Oh.
water, sand, real air.
You miss it?
Yeah. And the people.
Yeah, I get that. It's tough being away from home.
Yeah. Hey, is it true you and Tally are, you know, together?
You didn't know?
How do you two... I mean, is she, you know, under that suit? Do Quarians have...
Yes.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
finish that
I don't
sentence,
really
actually.
wanna know.
So did you really come up here to talk about my personal life?
Oh, shit. Right. I wanted to show you.
Whoa. What are you showing? Oh, God, he got the N7 logo. He did it.
What do you think?
Live up to it.
It's a lot of responsibility, and you haven't passed the tests yet.
I know. And I heard every word you said. I'm 100% committed to this.
Glad to hear it.
Anyway.
Wonder how many people
that's
have
it.
gotten that
Just wanted to
exact
show you
tattoo.
that bad boy. I gotta get back to the
If you
Normandy.
see
Esteban
anybody
wants
with
my
it, you
help
have to
running
say,
the shuttle.
you gotta live up to it. You haven't passed the test.
That's the weirdest. Oh, God, it got worse.
Hasta la vista, Shepard.
Oh, it's baby. Get it right, James.
Catch you later, Shepard.
You know what? I'd rather James not call Shepard baby. To be honest.
No way.
Doing now.
What?
It's a
What are you
punching
doing?
bag.
Oh, no.
Hey, I remember seeing this when I was here for the party.
Oh,
So you're here
then why
for
are
the
you
party?
so surprised?
So you're here for the party, but you noticed that me and Tally went to bed together, and you didn't notice, like, and you're just now like, hey, are you Tally a thing?
James isn't that
Yeah.
smart.
Clearly. God. We shared a bed together. Like, most people who are just friends don't do that.
Here.
And it
You
wasn't
might have
like
missed it.
I just made a mess over myself. Gross. Is that James? Are they doing the? No, it's Liara on the space piano.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard,
I didn't know you could play.
actually, this is the only song I know.
Why's that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
I hope we get a chance.
Why
to do
this
it.
song?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere.
Man,
How is
she's
she
doing
playing
good.
both hands?
Right? it's just like, man, does she have tentacles coming out of her arm to play bass?
Yeah, I was about to say she's playing the left hand by only playing one hand. Nice song.
It's a good song.
I guess that's the problem with people
Thank
who
you,
actually know
Shepard.
music. You're like, damn it. Yeah, she's doing it again.
The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so
Was
much
she
time
human?
chasing
Did she
down
have what,
knowledge.
like normal
Sometimes
hands?
I forget.
She had normal hands.
To learn by
This
doing
is like,
nothing.
If so, how?
Just spending time with the people you care
I was gonna
about.
say, is this like a Quarian? I was like,
What
well,
have you
that
learned from
would
me?
actually be harder for a
I
Quarian because they
suppose.
only have like
How
these
to
ones.
get myself
The
into
two and
fingers and a
fingers.
thumb.
situations on
Yeah.
a daily basis.
I am a good teacher.
You can kind of
The
play a
best.
chord.
Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Oh, take a break, Liara.
Right. But first,
Switch off.
why don't you teach me that song?
And teach me how you play it with one hand.
Well,
I mean, she's a biotic, so she could be pointing the left hand with her brain.
That's a good point. So do we know how to play that song now? Because I don't know about you, it's actually quite difficult to.
She was cheating.
I knew it.
It was Glyph. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Liar. Relationship over.
More like Lyara. Sorry, that was dumb. Oh. I mean, she does have liar.
I'm gonna be so mad if we missed it. Like, oh my gosh. I haven't done it in so long, I completely forgot. I think we missed it.
I got the hiccups. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Star Trek reference. Tiberius Towers.
The real difficulty comes with getting the hijacked.
How did you get your lead actor to work with a live hijack?
Oh, he came round.
Welcome to Castle.
Hijack. That's... what is that? Again.
What?
A hijack. I remember it was like somebody wearing
It's like
pajamas,
a space monkey.
But... okay.
So can we expect more
It's like an angry monkey.
Got it.
Oh, I'm depressed now.
It's exactly the same as the others.
That's exactly the point. Other than a couple small badges, nobody knows the
Let's
difference.
try.
I mean, the car is barely road legal. C-Sec would be all over this side.
Because I saw Javik over on the...
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It's, victory.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire.
Yeah,
the
we missed
power
it.
to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Well, that sucks.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true.
Well,
you share power with the rest?
at the end of
It's
this,
not
I'm
perfect,
playing
but
it
it's kept
for
the
you.
peace.
I'm just gonna pull
Most
up
of
the
the time.
video.
Okay.
Because
Pardon me.
Oh, look, it's a Hannah.
This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Do you?
Hannah, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle.
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. and you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
Both of those are such stupid responses.
I mean, he's a good guy. He's okay.
He's
Yeah, he's
starting
a
to learn
good
his way
guy.
around.
But like he's like, yeah, he's good. He's just like he's kind of scary though.
It's either he's a good guy or he's kind of scary.
Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Okay.
This Javik's so weird. Like I get why he's weird, but why is he so weird?
Because he's an alien from 50,000 years ago.
I know. That's why I said I get why he's weird, but why is he weird?
I just explained it, and you said you understood it.
Transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant. And may I ask
Ah, those things. I forgot about those things. Yeah. Creepy. Like them.
Why did they creep you out?
They're like spider people. It's weird.
Dude, don't watch Doom then.
Oh.
There's a weird spider alien thing in Doom. Dune.
What's it? Doom?
Dune. An N.
Dune. I've got so many movies I need to watch. I still haven't seen No Way Home. I own that one.
Most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
Assume we're taking Liara. And Javik.
My N7 Lancer. Take my harpoon gun.
Yeah, harpoon gun. The best gun since, you know, black hole gun is gone.
Weird to me that that's still the most powerful gun or pistol.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
We're on a conspiracy
What if we're too late?
theory.
My people are dying down
Yes,
there.
we are.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
We can't forget the
We
dad.
can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
And let's show them there's another way.
I should have put pants on. I'm wearing shorts still. It's cold. It's getting cold. It's cold in my basement. Oh, you know what? I bet you the fan's fine. If I don't turn on the fan on my AC, it gets really cold downstairs, but like kind of warm upstairs.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
You must be Commander Shepard. Commander, we heard. The barrier's been breached.
As I say, I think we've got other problems to deal with right now.
I'm on that gun. I killed them all.
I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am.
I don't know why that
Commander,
image cracks me up. Just two people floating up like a small square thing.
I know, it looked like a pallet, essentially.
We'll block it!
Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
I'm looking for an artifact.
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's
You can
important.
call me Jones.
That's what this is all
Indiana
about?
Jones.
One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now!
Facial animations.
I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough
Not
people
really.
today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No! I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to war.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
Whatever, just say it. We have the Crucible.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
I believe it.
Yeah, you better, since I have a damn Prothean here.
We have a Prothean super weapon, complete with Prothean.
Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won.
It's gonna be one of those things where it's like, oh, we need Prothean DNA to do this, and Javik's gonna be like, I'll do it, for I am heroic, and then he'll
I was
die.
here years ago to see the city burning like this.
You're quiet and you didn't laugh at that, so I just assume that's what's gonna happen now. I know how writing works.
Remember that.
I'm not gonna say yes or
Here
no.
they come.
That was the last.
It just means it's a yes.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
You dead, Jim.
Hear about that? Had to make sure.
On that building!
Double tap. Rule 2, right?
I'll end him with this gun.
No! Damn them!
Keep your focus, Leon.
Those things are slaughtering my people!
Then avenge their loss.
Yes, Liara, I know, we can see it. We're all here.
Don't let them get around us.
This is just this, yeah, that we're at, right?
Yeah. This is the Asari homeworld.
They just won't stop!
Yes, Liara, we've been fighting them for 3 years. We know this. And I love how powerful this little pistol is.
That door ahead looks like our way out of this mess.
Ha! I've got a little gun. Fear my little gun.
Alright.
He has a little gun. Just saying.
Let's get moving before more of them come back.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we
Well then why did you come?
our own children against us.
I can't
Because you
imagine
have a little gun.
What?
Sorry, that was
What answer?
the dumbest joke I could have made.
Let's stop talking about this.
So why did you come? I was like, because you have a little gun. Euphemisms. They're funny.
They're sorry. We might be able to reach them.
We
What
can
is
reach
with
them.
that?
Oh, we didn't reach them.
Whoops.
This is Spectre with
It's a
Kayla.
Reaper.
Ava was just killed by enemy fire!
98 video.
Harpoon gun is still
Watch
the most
your head.
powerful.
How long can you hold out? We get to that temple and the Reaper.
I miss the singularity.
I got a little gun, I'll do all the damage you want.
So, Mass Effect exists, right? Like the thing that's Mass Effect, not the game series.
Wait, what?
So Mass Effect, which is, you know, the particles, right?
Get out of here. Towards the Reaper.
Is the thing.
It does not exist, no. It's the MacGuffin that makes the universe work.
Wait, what?
Nightmare never ends.
Mass Effect isn't a real thing?
We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
No.
No. I mean, in game.
Oh, in game. Okay.
Yeah.
In game, yes. Mass Effect is the
yes.
thing.
Okay. I was about to say what?
See, you said not the game, but and I was like,
yeah.
what?
No, I get where the thing is.
It's
So
like,
it exists.
No, Dylan, Mass Effect is not a thing.
Yeah, no. Trust me, I know that. But so it exists, and we have these like singularity guns, but we can't figure out a way to make a weapon to destroy the Reapers. Like, just make a bigger black hole gun.
We had gunships flying support.
You don't want to eat the whole galaxy.
That Reaper. They can't chance it.
Fair, but you can. You're telling me that I can't put a singularity onto a Reaper, like when it steps down with its big ass leg, just boom, and just be like, suck everything from this end. I don't know. That's getting into quantum physics. Yeah, we could use their help.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war?
No, tell me more.
Talon Swarm, this is Outpost
I would
Titus.
like to know
Is
more.
there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support.
I just watched that movie.
Commander Shepard is here.
What one?
Starship Troopers.
Oh.
I love that movie. So dumb. Okay. I don't need cover, I got a gun.
I got a little gun.
Here, my little gun.
Also, I know previously we had FedEx slander with Dylan. I think it's time to put a new person on blast.
Who is it now?
This is a carrier that I am actually quite fond of.
DHL?
No. U.S. Postal Service. Usually they're pretty good. However, I bought some shoes off of someone. And, they shipped it off on the 16th. It's currently the 26th, so that was 10 days ago. Obviously not business days, but... Well, 26 is Sunday, as you mentioned. Is it Saturday time?
Oh,
Well, it left. They got possession of the item in Pennsylvania, which is where I bought it from. It departed the post office in Pennsylvania. Okay, went to the facility in Pennsylvania. Departed the facility in Pennsylvania. Okay, it did that at 1:08 a.m. At 1:24 a.m., it departed that same place again. Makes no sense. And then it arrived at 4:29 a.m. in New Jersey. Okay?
Okay.
It then departed
So
New
much
Jersey
sacrifice. We have to
at
make it worth something.
9:47 a.m. on the 18th. And then it departed oh, sorry, I messed up. It arrived at New Jersey at 4:29.
Looks like we're
It
in
then
the clear.
arrived
Let's
again
get
at
inside.
4:53
It appears that Temple
in
has
New
been
Jersey.
barricaded.
And then it departed Pennsylvania
Let me take a
at
look.
9:47, and then it departed Pennsylvania again at 1:44. Then it
Military-grade
arrived
encryption.
in New
I
Jersey
think I
again,
can override
and then it arrived in New Jersey again. Then it departed New Jersey. Then it arrived in Denver.
this is
Then it
unusual.
arrived in Denver. Then
Especially
it was
since few
processed
still
through
follow the
Denver.
Athame
Then it
doctrine.
arrived in Salt Lake City. Then it arrived in Salt Lake City, and that's still where it's at. What the hell is going on over there?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Like, this is some FedEx level mess.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for. What's this?
And it's just a pair of shoes. It's not like they're that
Legends
hard
say
to
she
ship.
used it to protect Thessia when the heavens
It's a
grew
pair of
angry.
Yeezys.
Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid strike. We deflected it.
You mean the Protheans? But that would imply a theme.
Is not what you believe her to be.
Just keep looking.
Oh. You just
I don't think
ruined
that's
their
the artifact.
entire religion in one sentence.
Like, it was an asteroid that we deflected.
What about this one?
A page from one of our earliest
no.
religious texts. The
That's why I
Athame
brought
Codex.
him.
I doubt this
Yeah,
is it.
that's...
It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
Alright.
And the next thing where we roast Liara, apparently.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us
Oh,
the
this
gift
is
of
super
biotics as a
useful. He's
reward
about to
for
say
worshipping
that.
her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
Yep.
This is almost too much to take.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Okay, that one's fair.
Could this be the
Probably that
artifact?
sword.
I don't think so. It's the goddess
Okay,
Athame's
or
sword.
not.
Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Oravoras. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
He said that multiple times, Liara.
They violated the Prime Directive.
How about this?
Okay.
It's more from the Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity.
I'm not feeling Javik, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I just love how savage he is.
That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Same thing.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve.
I'm not a fan of this guy, to be honest. Like, he's just slowly killing their entire culture.
Goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers.
I mean, he's just
I don't
speaking
think
the
this is the
truth.
artifact.
I know, but that's where.
What you're implying. It's staggering.
It's not. It's not that staggering. I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
Look at him.
That's actually,
Look at that.
That's fair.
Look. I like that they actually get out of your way if you aim.
Oh yeah, they duck.
Muzzle awareness.
Their throats.
What
happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this.
Oh, this is our
Going to have to figure
assassin
this out
friend,
on our own.
isn't it?
Who's that supposed to be?
It's a theme. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why is it theme?
Some scientist you are! Come on.
I can sense it.
In this temple.
See, I'm with
I admit
Javik.
it
She's
is
like,
strange this place
I
has
mean, I
been
love
so well
Liara,
preserved.
but she's like,
He's very hard-headed in this, I agree.
there's some very
Obvious
mental
evidence
gymnastics there.
Yeah. That's some revisionist history.
There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you
I found.
But why hide it?
I love how Liara like this quest.
I just want him. Go ahead.
Liara like lost all of her brain cells
can't
for
be.
this quest.
I can't believe my
I
people
know.
would keep this a
But
secret.
part of me was like, I wanted him to be like, the shepherd just to be like look at her like, yes, I'm sure, and then like look over at Javik like, I found him, didn't I? Oh, they should share the knowledge.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that,
That's
Shepard.
actually true.
We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
Matrices.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the
Oh, good thing we
goddess.
brought a Prothean.
Literally.
Look around.
No.
There must be more of these connections.
She's a Prothean. She's not a goddess.
I mean, that's the statue of her
Must be the
goddess.
cipher you got
So
back on
that is
her
literally
goddess.
by the goddess
What used to
because
be a
Prothean standing.
he
Yeah,
pressed
I
a
know. That's
button
why
by the
I know.
goddess.
I know
Literally.
that's. I get it.
There have to be
That
more
doesn't make it
connections
better.
nearby.
Just because I understand the joke.
It's gaining power.
You know what this? What game was it? I was playing recently
Doesn't
where
look
it
like
had
a connection.
it had a bunch of revolving stuff. And you had to. Was it Skyrim?
I'd say that one counts.
It's still not complete.
No connection here.
What is it?
It's like you were. Yeah, it's Skyrim. It was when you unlock what's her name? The girl I like.
Yeah.
Serana.
Yeah.
The activation is complete. We can access.
How she has like all those little things around her, and you have to activate it and get the energy to the middle.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining
That's what she said.
Hold. Time scale established. Post-Prothean cycle.
Hurry, get your little gun out.
One of our computers.
That joke will never get old.
Has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible.
Prothean VI.
He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans, so grim.
I mean, they were literally getting or going extinct, so yeah.
We need your help.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break the cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not of Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
They weren't me.
Yeah, say that. I'm kind of over this guy.
Reapers. Just tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. He can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems.
And even Prothean VIs are annoying.
Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
I knew our assassin friend would be here.
You killed the scientist.
Second I saw the slit throats, I was like, that's gonna be our assassin buddy.
Someone would like to talk with you.
Here we go with Martin Sheen again.
Of course.
Shepard.
How did you find this place?
The archive.
Martin Sheen trying to be Robert Downey Jr.
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Thinks he's Tony Stark.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
You've lost touch.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic, but as usual, you miss the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
I don't like fucking budget
Prothean
Raiden
data
back
in this
there.
beacon, I can end this conflict
Budget who?
once and for all.
Raiden.
You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray
Metal
about
Gear
that.
joke.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the commander has something I need.
That's a Metal Gear game you should play. Have you ever played Rising?
Bring me the
Yes.
data.
Understood.
Okay, I was about to say you'd probably enjoy that one.
Fear my little gun.
Yeah, get him with your little gun.
Get to cover!
Oh no, that's not cover.
Fine.
I need to recharge. Cover me.
The gunship's taking up position.
You've had your fun now, Shepard. It's a pity the good ones never last. There's only one way this ends. Target the supports.
Come on, Shepard. You have 5 other guns.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need that one.
Hey, apparently they all fell off.
That's weird.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
Curse you, Martin Sheen. And Edgelord.
Martin Sheen and Edgelord.
Shepard! Hang on.
I might have to caffeinate.
What?
I said I might need to caffeinate if I'm gonna survive playing this tonight.
We read you. Give me your location.
Problem is, I was eating chocolate too, and chocolate's what you call it? A what?
Well, it's got caffeine in it.
No, yeah, but doesn't chocolate naturally make you sleepy too?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it does.
I thought I had caffeine, but
It does, but I think it's got something else in it. It's got the same thing that milk does. That makes you sleepy. Because it's milk chocolate, you know?
does chocolate Well, that's the first thing that popped up on suggested search. Does chocolate make you poop?
Nice.
Yep, it does. Oh, yeah, it can. It's a dark chocolate can, too.
Counselor. The mission.
We've lost contact with the It's gone dark. How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor. I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
So I get that she's supposed to be like frustrated and sad by this.
I don't know what to say.
But every time that animation happens, they just like, oh damn it, Shepard, not this shit again.
I trusted you. Come on.
Like, this guy again.
Preparations to make. Continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did.
Well, we did. We've been telling you for 3 years.
Sorry.
Oh wow, she hung up on us. Usually it's the other way around.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Time to go, I guess.
Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
I should have known.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's go kick their
them in
ass.
the balls first for a change.
Or there. That works too.
That with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
No.
Come on, Siri.
Tell me you've got something, Edie.
Specialist Trainer was able to track Kai Lang's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate its destination. Unfortunately, the signal disappears in the Yara system.
Of course it does.
However, the signal is being actively blocked.
What?
The Yara system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees. And something at that location is actively blocking all signals coming from that region of space. If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Trainer, Edie, nice work. Now let's not let this opportunity get away from us.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Yara system. You were the only Cerberus presence while I was there. It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right
thanks,
one.
Ashley. I remember you yelled at me there.
Yeah, you were quite upset at me. And I was like, I'm not even actually Cerberus.
I want the catalyst.
I just
No
stole a ship from them
Dismissed.
and took their money.
I just
And then immediately left the second I had a chance to. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, we're ready to go at least.
We got everyone. Let's kill some dumb Cerberus people.
Reaper on Rannoch. I don't know.
Shut up, chicken noodle soup.
Commander, Cerberus has attacked a comp facility on Ontaron. I've updated the galaxy map.
Oh my gosh, we're going. I just got the email.
Alright, let's go. It's another Javik mission because we know how much I love Javik right now. It's not like we just lost the planet or any big deal.
Ed, we're going back to the Citadel. Javik needs our help. We're going to the Citadel.
Is Javik trying to hook up with, like, I don't know, Liara? That would be ironic. Like, you get to that scene, you know what scene I'm talking about, and it's like, she's like, it's so fascinating, I've never seen Prothean anatomy.
I guarantee you there's something like that somewhere on R34.
Oh, sure there is. Sure there is.
Javik.
I accidentally I typed
Javik.
something wrong, and
Javik.
like I hit down and enter too fast. Did you know that there was a subreddit, nothing but Mass Effect porn?
Doesn't surprise me at all.
It's called Mass Erect.
Okay.
I am told.
All right, let's watch this.
And will boost
Oh
morale.
no!
Who says it will?
Commander Shepard, I didn't realize you were coming too. Perfect timing, perfect timing. You can play yourself. Attention, the Prothean is on set. Someone tell the stunt double he's been demoted. We have the real Shepard now. All right, places everyone.
Doesn't look anything like
Cue the
me.
backdrop. Roll cameras. And action.
Commander Shepard, thank you for coming. The urgent hour of doom, which we all urgently face, draws near. Urgently so. But there is hope. The Council understands you recently found a Prothean in a refrigerator and defrosted him.
It's being an asshole. Who wrote the script?
So are you guys just making this up, or what?
Of course not. A writer wrote it, so it must be true.
Right.
You die now! Not yet. That line comes later. The Vorcha Counselor will kindly refrain from further interruptions.
I believe I've been misinformed about the purpose of this vid.
Now then, O wise Prothean Elder, what wisdom of the ages can you share with us?
Salarian kidney is best served at room temperature. It is even better when the Salarian is still alive. The fear adds spice.
Prothean don't like you.
Did someone say Prothean? This one is familiar with enkindling. This one has enkindled multiple females across the galaxy.
Blasto, about
I like
time,
that.
The galaxy is under attack by Reapers. If only
Do they
someone
walk
had
with the
warned us
tentacle
1,000
thingies?
years ago.
I thought they just
This
floated.
one tried.
I don't
This
like
one was
it.
ignored. This one's efforts fell on obstructed
Hanor's freaked me out.
Actually, that was me. Sovereign, Saren, you might have heard of them?
Yes, and Blasto here destroyed half the Citadel, putting them down. But even he's just one Hanar.
And now we've asked Commander Shepard and his Prothean partner here to assist.
This one did not read that far into the script. This one does not share top billing.
Wait, what? But it's Blasto 7. Blasto goes to war? Think of the children.
In my cycle, your kind were nothing more than appetizers. Would you prefer to be boiled or fried?
Prothean don't like you.
This one has found his
I
motivation.
love that fortune.
Very well. Commander Shepard and Prothean partner of undetermined ethnic origin. Welcome to the Spectre Club.
You're an idiot.
You know what, Blasto? I think you're just a big, stupid jellyfish.
We got the line! Yay! He said the
I am
line!
not just a Spectre. I am an Ultra Spectre Elite 7000 Deluxe. now with less recoil and faster load time.
That's the dumbest thing.
So I may throw you out of it.
We don't have a prop for that. Cue the sound effects. Change the backdrop.
Sluggard.
Looking for some payback.
Cue the stunt double. Line. Say your line. You die now. Oh no! The Vorcha Counselor is indoctrinated.
This one is the hero of the Citadel. This one has an incendiary projectile with the Counselor's name on it. Vorcha scum.
This one is the hero of the Citadel. I'll handle it.
This one insists.
This one doesn't care.
This one wishes he was still frozen in the refrigerator. May we go now, Commander?
Strike the set. Telcasting will need a new Vorcha. Prepare for Blasto 8. Blasto cures the genophage.
Of course he does. That's such a stupid mission, but
I love that quest so much.
fun.
I just love the idea of a Hanar action hero.
Right? Like, I understand why you were talking about, why it came to you when we were talking about the Elcor.
Yeah.
How I couldn't take an Elcor seriously.
This one is a Super Spectre 7000 Ultra Deluxe.
This one is the hero of the Citadel.
It's just so dumb. I love it. All right, before we leave, let's check our email right quick.
Check our email at home? That's not like us.
Normally, we live on a boat in space.
Yeah. A space boat. Oh, guns. Gun boat.
Okay, got some more. We got Ashley.
Ashley,
Hey.
Talizora.
Oh, let's invite
yeah.
We'll get Tally over. See what's
Yeah,
what.
of course we will.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind. You remember that
Whatever the hell
line
that means.
from Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and
okay.
Bellicus on the balcony.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did.
What? You've never? How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
Oh no, she's a movie buff.
I was about to say, we're gonna watch a movie with Tally.
She's into rom-coms.
Yeah, well,
Or
I
just
feel like this
roms.
is just a romance, yeah.
Yeah.
A Solarian and or a Solarian, Corian and a
This a lot?
Turian, huh?
With the lovers from two different worlds?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover,
Their physiologies are
we
actually
memorized the
compatible because they're
lyrics
both
from the musical.
dextro.
Oh yeah, because they're yeah, you're right. They're
Sing-along mode.
oh god no.
Oh, I forgot about this. Oh lord.
Please tell me Tally's not even I'm just gonna I'll be okay with it because she lived on a ship for a while. It's okay. It's okay.
She spends all her time in engineering.
Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna say, why are they moving closer? They're not gonna kiss. Like, there's something in the way. So you like alien?
Every time you had a sleepover, huh? I guess you always had a thing for exotic alien men.
Oh, I was gonna say do the other one, but that's
Don't
funny.
hear you
That works too.
complaining.
I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
So you like aliens, huh?
Works for me.
Come on, figure out what to do with your hands.
All right, Ricky Bobby.
I don't know what to do with my hand. Oh, Hallie's endearing. I love her. She's great.
I completely forgot about that musical number.
I don't think I've ever had a single scene where with Hallie that I didn't love her.
We just didn't get much of a chance to talk at the party.
We've said our farewells, Shepard.
Are we gonna stand on formalities? These big picture windows remind me of
that's
our
kind of
talks
what
in
she
the
does,
Normandy's
though.
observation lounge.
This view doesn't have quite the same effect as a galaxy of stars, but I can see where it might make one sentimental. I also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Let's talk about you.
Hey, look what I found. An old issue of Justicar Heroes, May 2140. It says that you personally lifted 50 refugees across a raging floodplain on Nevos after smugglers blew up a dam.
That news source has been known to exaggerate.
So you didn't almost drown while saving a child who had been torn from her mother's grasp?
The smugglers were not so lucky that I survived.
Are there more stories like this?
Perhaps. You might be amused by the June 2085 issue, Justicar Samara, Cold-Blooded Justice Runs Hot. It is not so difficult for me to find stories of your exploits. I think that you are remarkable, Shepard. When the vids sing your praises and call you a hero, does it make you blush? Do you agree? What do you feel?
Yes, it's nice.
It's humbling. But honestly, if people feel that I'm making a difference, that bolsters me, my team, and our efforts. What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
All right, then.
It's kind of... meh.
What did Ashley say? She said so.
She did say something. Oh, well, that's something I've seen now.
What?
A friend of mine just sent me a thing. It says, well, it's safe to say the draft experts got Deshaun Watson's weaknesses on point. And it showed Deshaun Watson's scouting report. Deshaun Watson, quarterback, Clemson. Weaknesses. Forces the action. Poor ball placement. Whoops. Also, did you hear that it sounds like they're suspending him for the entire year?
I told you that was a possibility.
Well, you said that they were going to kick him out of the NFL. I was like, I don't know about that. We'll see.
Yeah, so the guy I was watching, he's like, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, actually, with how things are going.
Yeah.
But 26 cases, like, that's got it.
That's a lot.
That's, like, it's, I don't know. How do you do that?
But even then,
I feel like anything above, like, 2 cases is a pattern. Let alone 26, you know?
Like, it's just... How do you have time for all that?
Well, massaging is a big thing in pro sports. Because they use their muscles a lot. Now, not that kind of massage, I should mention, before anybody gets any ideas. But, like, you know, usually, like, quarterbacks, they usually get their arms massaged, like, at halftime.
Yeah, well, that makes... But I'm talking, like, how do you have time to
I'm looking for a
get
Lieutenant Williams.
into all of the stuff that would cause that many cases?
Thanks.
There you are. Ready
That's
to
just the
see the
thing.
real
Like, that's all he
Spectre and
did.
who's the pretender?
He would go... I think half of them were, like, with the team, weren't they?
I don't know. I haven't looked into a lot of them, but But, like, 26 have come forward. Imagine how many that makes it that haven't said anything. That just blew them off. Like, just blew it off, said, whatever.
Yeah, I was about to
It's
say
part
that
of the
was
job.
not about to be the right sentence to say, Jake.
Like, but like,
how many people blew him off? Well, probably over 26.
But like, imagine how many people are just, you know, like he did something or whatever, and they just like, whatever. It's just part of the another day in
rich
life.
Athlete.
Yeah. Like, imagine how many people just thought that if 26 people came out and did that. Like, there's got to be at least, like...
another 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
She's challenging us to a drinking contest.
Oh, hell yeah, let's do it.
Whatever you say, Williams. Line them up.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, brother.
Rules are
Get
simple.
us some drinks.
I take a shot, you take a shot. Hesitate, game over.
This shouldn't take too long.
Uh-huh. Glamorous and beautiful superstar Spectre agent first.
Okay, then why don't I drink?
Sorry ass pretender next.
I'll try and go easy on you so you don't break a nail, princess.
You did not just say that.
I sure did.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Are you?
I've seen how you deal with a few drinks, Williams. Very impressive.
Burn.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Ancient history. You know, I expect...
I'm saving my best moves for later.
Best moves. At least if you're drunk, you have an excuse for how you dance.
Hey, my dancing is off limits.
What Shepard game? That hurt.
Keep it coming, Lieutenant. I can do this all night.
You may have to.
All right. Let's have some fun. Had enough?
Is this over? I'm just warming up.
Good. Me too.
We're gonna have another very wasted Ashley on our floor, aren't we?
We'll probably be joining her.
Hey, my friend doesn't like alliance types.
Buddy, we're right in the middle of something.
Yeah, I'm about to show her that I can drink.
I did it!
Rain check.
We need a lightsaber now. That was like 100% the Star Wars reference. That was total, like, my friend doesn't like you, I don't like you either.
Well, disappointed.
Yeah.
Alright, let's dance.
With no music.
Oh, there's music.
Sounds like somebody's dropping a ping pong ball.
It's just generic sci-fi club music.
I know what it is. I'm only listening to half of it.
Oh.
Because my other one's broken, and the, oh, you know what? We put USPS on blast. Should we do FedEx now?
Now, what did they do now?
So, they told me that my, headphones I ordered specifically for streaming, because I can't use my one pair of headphones because they're open backs. Thus, you would hear them. So I went and bought some closed back ones that had gotten pretty good reviews. And, there it is. My account. And because of that, I order them from Model 9. And they originally told me that it would be here Friday, as in the day before yesterday. Then it went to Monday, and I was like, alright, that makes sense, because it kind of probably had delayed to get there. Now it's telling me Wednesday.
Of course, as you do.
And it's been sitting in Kansas for 3 days. So that's pretty neat. I hate FedEx so much. Like, what I don't get is why am I having all this terrible shipping
So what do we know,
problems right now?
Edie?
But not when I was
Sanctuary
ordering a
facility
crap
was
ton of
devoted to
stuff
aiding refugees from
during
remote-controlled
COVID.
systems. The facility went
Does that make
offline
sense?
recently, and
When
no
everything was shut down.
communications have gone since. It is unclear why
The only
Kai
person I
Lang
can
or
trust
Cerberus
is
would
Jeffrey
be interested in
Bezos.
Sanctuary.
I'm pretty sure he's just a James Bond villain at this point. Let's find out.
With penis envy.
Yeah. Because of
Well,
drugs.
see, here's the thing. He's not clever enough to be a James Bond villain. Because
I
Jeff
didn't say he was a
Bezos...
good Bond villain.
Because Jeff Bezos, he doesn't create new things. He just looks at things that other people do and says, I want that, here's money, and then someone farts out an inferior version of it.
Yeah.
Because, like, you
Let's
have...
find out.
You have his thrift shop version of SpaceX. You have Wheel of Time trying to be his version of Game of Thrones. Like, the only
Lord
thing...
of the Rings coming out.
Which I have about as much faith in as I have Luna writing a new novel. Even if she had the ability, she sleeps too much.
Is she right there?
Yep.
Can't really tell.
Behold.
I like how she has her
Okay.
own chair.
Yep. So Elizabeth and I were down here talking, and she was sitting in that chair. And Luna just walked in, sat in front of her, and just started meowing at her.
No,
So-
my dog does that too. My dog will. There's a certain chair upstairs that she uses to get up on the other furniture, and if you're sitting in it, she'll sit in front of you and bark at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dog does that too.
Yeah, like, she was just sitting there meowing, and Elizabeth got up, she just jumped up and laid down and looked at Elizabeth.
Like, why were you in my chair?
Yeah. It was really weird. Like, she's getting more and more, like, the more comfortable she gets in this house, the more eccentric
I also
she
noticed,
gets.
and maybe you obviously would know it better because it's your cat, but she's seemed to come more out, like, of her shell. Like, not just at the new house, but even at the old house. And maybe it's just because that's the way she's been towards me, that she's getting to know me more, and
I mean,
I'm seeing it.
She's so she's always been an introvert who likes being around people, because she doesn't like actually dealing with them. But
yeah, she doesn't like to
if
be like
there's a
on your
large
lap
group
being
of
pet.
people, yeah. But if there's like a large group of people, she has to be in the room with everyone.
Well, it's kind of like the whole when she was when we played D&D.
She'd just sit there and watch.
Yeah, so she would basically, like, to kind of give you an idea, using my room, up where that light is, which you really can't see, but there is a light up there. Up there, she would sit about that high, like above the Castlevania shelf here, and she would just, like, sit up there and just be there while we were playing D&D. We always made the joke that she was plotting my death because she would just be, like, right above me, and I'm allergic to cats.
And there's no guarantee she's not. Anyways,
find out. Let's find out.
If there's a clue to Cerberus here, we find it.
Yeah,
Sir,
she's
I'm
an
picking up a
interesting
signal
cat.
from the facility. It's weak. I'll try to boost it.
Stay away from Sanctuary. It's not what it seems.
We know her.
Oriana?
Did we meet Oriana in the
Miranda's
second
sister.
one? I don't remember.
If
Yeah,
she's
we
here,
rescued
Miranda
her.
can't be far away.
That's what I thought.
That's our
That
latest
was
Cerberus.
Miranda's quest.
Approaching the LZ.
I remember it, but I'm
Seeing some damage, Commander, but no activity.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Just look, I see some damage.
Cerberus does
Yeah,
not get to
half the
jump on us
building
this
is
time.
destroyed. Thanks, Cortez.
For anybody watching
Stay
this,
sharp, people.
I don't know if you guys stream or not, but when you stream, especially when you stream,
Yeah. Everyone hear that?
story games like this, like we do,
Something's jamming
You
our signals.
pound a lot of
Flight's no
information,
comms leaving the facility.
especially when like it's me and I'm watching someone play it. That's why, like, I feel like in my previous streams, probably people were like, dude, does he like not pay attention? And he's like, well, he can't remember what a damn channel is called, or you know. But that's why. It's because I'll sit there and mind dump this whole thing for 3 hours, and then try to remember, and then go and play my own games that I'm playing. Like, I've been playing Cyberpunk, I've been playing, what else have I been playing? I've been playing card games mostly, so nothing very interesting. I've been playing Flight Sim, I've been playing, you know, stuff like that. I've been working on my car, I've been, you know, I have a lot of things going in my head.
Yeah.
And so I want to learn Mass Effect.
Well,
and
and
I'm
you're all,
super
you've
interested
also,
in these
like, the
games.
past, like, 6 months or so that we've been doing this series.
Don't know.
You've had to cram as much information as I've had 10 years, like,
And that's
12
where we're
years to learn.
And that's true as well, yeah. Now, that being said, I made a really big, well, not big, but I said something to Jake the other night that was like, oh, this is a big deal for me. We were talking about games that we really like. Clearly, if you're part of the stream, or you're looking behind me, Star Fox is one of my favorite games. Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid, Shovel Knight, stuff like that are games that I really like. I honestly think Mass Effect is in that top 5. If nothing else, I love a good story game, and if nothing else,
keep looking.
This story. I love this story. I'm so pissed at myself
For not getting into it sooner.
Yeah, it took me this long. Like, well, here, I'll show you while he's doing some shooty stuff. Plus, I might actually throw Miranda.
This is Miranda Lawson.
Oh wait,
If you've
that's
managed
important.
to get this far, you must be desperate or stupid.
Whoa.
This is not a
Hey.
refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my father, Henry Lawson. Turn back.
might
went
do
on a
her
suicide
romance.
mission.
No help to be found here.
No,
Miranda.
I'm gonna do Garrus.
Blocked from the central tower.
Because I'm gonna play probably literally, but because I'm gonna play FemShop.
Okay, so we've got Cerberus.
And that's
Reapers,
another thing
Miranda's
that you.
crazy father.
I don't know if we
Yeah,
know
this all
if
fits.
we've acknowledged that. I play females almost exclusively in games. Except I feel like I'm not going to in 2077, am I?
A security panel. Shutting it down.
Because it's gonna be your story.
What's going on?
You're gonna.
That's
choose it.
I kind of,
but there's something
I'm-
different about
I
it.
might do a female V playthrough, but
Have you ever done one?
I'm in the middle of
have a
one right
backdoor
now.
into
Like, I've never
okay,
finished
let's
one.
move.
I started
See,
one.
and I've never finished a male one. It's funny how, like, when we talk about how we're polar opposites, even on stuff we're similar, that's what we're talking about.
Cerberus has found
Is like,
We both
Yeah.
love Cyberpunk 2077, but we constantly bicker over who's the best romance option.
well, it's because there's one option. It's Judy.
Pan Am.
No, it's Judy. Wrong.
See?
Although I will say, this last time I played, I actually paid more attention to the Aldecado stuff. And mainly because the first time I was like, I don't want to play a Mad Max game. I'm here to play, like, the cool Netrunner, you know, stuff. The second time I was like, alright, I'll listen and pay attention to this. And I liked Pan Am a lot more.
They're just rounding them up and killing them.
Yeah, I love the Aldecaldos. Except for Saul.
They're
Saul
being
can
turned
count
into
down
husks.
until the end. But
Yeah, I liked all of them. Like, even the bikes.
I like the way
I
Saul
never
goes
used
out,
Scorpion's
though.
bike, but-
Saul goes out like
Yeah.
a G.
And see, and that's the whole thing about. Oh, there's like cockroaches.
They're like,
the,
oh,
oh, hi there.
Garrus.
That's the thing we were talking about. Cyberpunk is like,
come on,
how I didn't want to play a Mad Max game but I want to play like this cool tech game. Why do you think I like Judy? That's pure cyberpunk. Like she programs freaking brain dances. And she's part of this girl gang that sits there and tries to be the best, but
have,
you know.
Have you done a playthrough where you don't romance Judy?
Yes, I've done a Pan Am romance.
Because I honestly think that ending's a lot better for her.
Yeah, I agree. Because like
she gets away from everything and
more where they came from.
She actually seems genuinely happy.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree. Just like I think the best ending, like, and this is just my opinion, the best ending for that game is you romance Pan Am and then you leave with Pan Am, like at the end. That's not what that's not what CD Projekt Red says is the real one, or the canon one officially. But well, there really isn't a canon one. But there's one where they say yes, this is the ending that we meant the most.
Which
but
one?
It's your game, and it's the Moon one.
Oh, the Moon one's dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
That's
it depends on which version of V you're talking about, because some versions of V it would make sense. Like
I like the Moon one if you tell them to go screw themselves at the end.
Like
if
it's a street kid V who like is just solely obsessed with like becoming number one, you know, that makes sense for them. But if you're romancing someone and you're like, especially if you're Nomad V, like that ending doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. And but that's also the thing is Street Kid V is supposed to be the canon one.
So like if the canon is Street Kid V, who is just hell bent on becoming number one, maybe doesn't befriend Johnny all that much, like kind of apathetic towards Johnny if anything, and then like is just out to get him out of his head. That makes sense.
If anyone's playing Cyberpunk that's watching this, befriend Johnny. It is some of the funnest dialogue you'll have. If you're nice to Johnny.
I need to send you a video I found. I'll have to see if I can find it again. But it's a interview with Keanu Reeves, and then they basically tell him that he's the most requested mod or sex mod. And he's like, yes, yes, that's great. They're like, what do you think of that? He's like, it's just so nice when the people are nice.
It's just I have to get word out. Some refugees are turned into husks.
Like he looked like he was so excited that people want to watch
Whoever's left is used in
Pixels and Pixel him have sex with Pixel them.
Figure out how Reaper indoctrination works.
A little creepy, but whatever.
Tricking refugees with food and shelter only to turn them
Well, that's
into
what Carrie Ann Moss said, who was also in that interview.
Oh, was this right before Matrix?
Yeah.
Throw them in a meat grinder.
Oh, and then
he said that shipments were sent to the elusive man. Maybe we can use that to find him.
Good catch. Come on. Miranda said she was headed to the tower.
But when she's like, I'm good, thanks. No, thank you. Keep me out of it.
While you do this, I am starting to get cold.
Okay.
I'm wearing shorts and all that, so I'm gonna throw a hoodie on and probably grab me a Mountain Dew so I can.
I'll go shoot some blue human roaches.
Okay, you do that.
Tight quarters. Check your fire.
Father is working for the elusive man. Heavy resistance outside the tower. If you're receiving this, I've got evidence you cannot ignore. Confirmation that my father is working for the elusive man. Connection established.
I have your report on the process, Mr. Lawson. Cut to the chase. Can you do it?
Theoretically, control is possible, yes. The Reaper subjects we converted are responding, but it's difficult to maintain.
I thought that might be the case. Not to worry, Henry. With Sanctuary's help, we'll get it sorted.
Controlling Reaper forces. Is that possible?
I don't know. I'll play the rest of it.
We've done it. We've found a way to co-opt their control signal. As long as the Reaper troops remain in close proximity to our signal, we can maintain control indefinitely.
Excellent news. And how could we extrapolate this technique to apply to the Reapers themselves?
That's a much bigger challenge.
Now we know why the Reapers attacked Sanctuary.
They must have discovered what Cerberus was doing. That's bad news for the elusive man.
But it's good news for us. We finally have our link to Cerberus. Lowering the access ladder. Come on, let's move.
Hold on, Shepard. There's more.
Damn it. I hope she's ready.
More Reaper troops!
Look for an exit. Keeping us busy. We're close. Keep going.
Weirdly, I could not find my nice Yashio factory hoodie. Mainly because it's pink in the room, and my it's that one is black and pink. So
Starting command.
Shepard, away
it's
now.
okay. I had a Packers one here. So.
This will get us closer to the tower.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. I don't know where the Yashio factory hoodie went. That's the one I was actually looking for, because that one's, like, super warm. But, oh well.
This way.
It's probably around here somewhere. I know I pulled it off when I got home yesterday.
Stay out of their reach.
It's kind of hot. Oh well. Also, it just shows you how crazy thermodynamics, I guess, are.
Let's get over there.
It is currently 65 degrees outside. Yet it's so much cooler in here. I even turned the fan on so I can hopefully pump air out of the basement into the upstairs. But oh well.
Get ready.
Shepard.
Commander.
Hi, Miranda.
Excellent timing.
Put the gun down.
No.
That's her,
Oriana tried to shoot
bad.
Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
I'm sorry.
You're just a crazy person.
Where's Kai Lang?
I don't know. Gone. He took my research and left us here to die.
Miranda, can you hear me?
Miranda, can you
That's
see
close
me?
enough. Both of you.
Sorry.
Kai Lang didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go.
Shepard. Don't let him take her. Shepard, please.
Want to go reasonable Shepard or Hulk Hogan talking smack?
Yeah, let's do
You
that.
try to leave with her. You die. Let her go, and maybe you walk.
I've done nothing to you.
This isn't about you and me. Let her go and walk away. I won't say it again.
All right, take her. But I want out
Oh, wow.
alive.
That was a deal.
Nope.
No deal. Did he hurt you? Are you all right? It's okay, Ori. You're safe now.
So
I'm
I
fine.
couldn't quite catch his accent.
I wanna get out of
was
here.
was he? Did he have an Australian accent?
Give me
No.
a minute, okay?
I don't
It's
think so.
Just Miranda.
Commander Shepard. Fancy.
I guess they
words.
decided that
caught a break.
he decided the
you all
Australian
right?
accent is the
I'll be
most
fine.
attractive accent.
Really?
And so he gave
I
her
don't
that.
know how you managed it, but I'm grateful you're here.
Either that or they're like, they just wanted you on Shrinsky or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
I could have helped.
Miranda, this whole thing was a huge risk. You should have told me.
You have a war to win, Shepard. This was my fight. It's been a long time coming.
You did it. It's over.
Yes. I just wish my sister didn't have to see all this.
About your father.
I'm glad he's gone, Shepard. I'm sorry if that sounds cold.
No. I understand.
No, I just wish I could have done it.
It's finally over. For both of us. We can stop running.
Let me tell you something, brother. I am the reckoning
status?
force here.
Any intel we
On,
can use
I
from
don't want
this
to say
place?
WCW because
The
that was
research data is
Sting's
gone,
whole
but I've
thing.
still got basic facility information, like shuttle arrivals and departures, Cerberus included. It's not a direct link, but it's something to work with.
Grab anything you can off the computer. We'll take it back to be analyzed.
I can do better than that.
What?
Before Kailing took off, I planted a tracer on him. If you act fast, you'll track him right to the elusive man.
A tracer? Sounds like you thought of everything.
Not quite, but nobody's perfect.
Thanks, Miranda. This is exactly what we need.
Thought you might need some good news.
Damn right. What's next for you two?
Get her someplace safe. Get this scratch cleaned up.
Okay. I've got to follow all this up.
Maybe go.
I'll be in
I know
touch,
someone that can
Soon.
tell you how to heal fast.
I hope so.
Come
She's
on,
pretty
Ollie.
good at covering
We've had
things
enough
up.
of Father's hospitality.
Might know her. Her name's Amber
Let's
Heard.
make sure everyone knows about this place.
She's not very good at covering things up, let's be honest.
This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility.
Really
run
good
by
at
my
healing
father.
really
We need to pick
fast.
up at the tower.
Roger that.
Oh, healing. I see.
I've had
Yes.
enough of this
I
place.
get it. I kept hearing the word heal, and I was like, "What? Are you trying to make a wrestling joke, but you don't know wrestling well enough?" Like,
No, I was trying to
I wasn't in favor
pique
of
your
your
interest and then
diversion
drop
to
the Amber
Sanctuary,
Heard
Commander.
bomb on you.
Too many
oh, son of a! Hey, I went Saturday. I went Saturday.
Okay.
Sanctuary did need to be shut down, sir. What they learned about
Apparently
the
they're
Reapers
going back
wasn't
to
worth all
court
those
over
lives.
something.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right.
Not
The cost was
again.
too high.
I'm pretty sure they're
You
seeking
have a
an
location
injection
on the
on her.
elusive man.
But
Yes. We had a tracer on Kai Lang when he reported back.
Good, that gives us a fighting chance.
For anybody who
to
doesn't know what's
Cerberus
going
out of
on,
this war.
I am
Agreed.
so
We need to
over
end
this
Cerberus and
trial,
focus on the
that
Reapers.
trial, whatever.
My
Anything
thoughts
to do with
exactly.
Johnny Depp, anything to do with Amber Heard. I'm glad Johnny Depp won. Good for him. Just move on. I don't care. Now, I should also mention, it's a trait that both me and Jake share. When we find something, we obsess over it.
Soldier looks at a
Right.
camp that turns people into husks and goes, "Yeah, I want to help with that."
Right. Anyways, so we obsess over it. Jake's obsession was that trial, so he would tell me everything in this law tuber stuff he was watching and all the things that they said, and it was just like, oh crap, I don't care. But then he made it a point to make it me
when I found
know
out
about it.
When I found out, or when he told me that he was annoyed, like it was driving him crazy, I made it a point to tell him everything I found out.
Yes, and he's done it every day. And I guess it's fair because I do the same thing to him. I'm sure he's sick of hearing about dumb 70s Japanese cars at this point. But
and all the different stores you're buying your shoes from. Yes,
really.
I've known it as
hyperfixation,
but
yeah, hyperfixation. That's absolutely what it is. I don't hyperfixate. I don't get obsessed with stuff.
All right, so this will be the last quest line we start, because this might be a good one to do to add some context. Because once we assault the Elusive Man's base, that's the start of Endgame.
Ah.
I want you to match this against all known locations.
And that's probably, like, if we want to talk about something that I care more about than Jake, that he's probably sick of hearing about from me, it actually isn't the shoes. It's yeah, exactly. But hey, shout out to Draven. He did really good in racing today. He got in second, I believe. You said he made second in.
What's your assignment?
I don't know. You tell us, because you type it up. Because I will botch the stuff, because I don't know that much about it. But it was your GTR, though, I believe, that one, right? Second in VXL class, a new personal best with his SE car, which I believe is an R35 GTR. Is that one? Is it that one? Yeah, it is. So, R35 GTR. Yeah, if you want to see what it looks like, look up JBRC Racing on Facebook. And then he's got a video of it. And you can see the cables he makes. Shout out for Draven. Anyhow, Monday is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, it sounds useful.
Helped 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your
also, if you look up JBRC Racing, you'd see a logo.
No,
information
you think?
Hadley, do you have the data?
No.
But yeah, if okay. Oh, he's Reaper. Been Reapered.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location now.
You shouldn't be here. The darkness.
Yep, he's been Reapered.
Called indoctrinated.
Transit records show his name is
Oh,
Derek.
is that what it is? Indoctrinated?
He worked here for a couple months.
That makes sense why they were saying that in the vid.
Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
I like it.
What? What's happening?
Should we just
an awful thing to say?
You're a murderer.
It wasn't his fault, especially since we know what indoctrination is. So, good question.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
Tell me, brother!
You shot Bryson. You killed him.
No, I couldn't have! I'm not a murderer! I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
Then what happened here? I'm not gonna tell him he's lying, especially since we know what Reapers do.
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
Nope, here he goes again.
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it.
Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really on to
Leviathan of Dis.
Give me the brief.
About 20 years ago.
Leviathan of these nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Never existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
What could have killed the Reaper? Well, I killed two.
Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn. There's always a bigger fish.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
It sounds scary.
Be useful. I think it could be useful.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
Who
But we
reaps
won't
the
know unless we
Reapers?
can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field
Blue
researcher.
oysters?
It may yield more information.
No. They don't
This
fear him.
must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements.
Not that this is anything like that, but for some odd reason I'm getting weird vibes from Lost. You know, like that black snake thing?
Yeah.
I never watched Lost. I just know about that.
I watched it off and on. My cousins were really into it, so I remember all the references.
I heard it was really good and then got awful.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I saw like the first 2 seasons, and then after that I kind of stopped caring, and then I watched an episode here or there.
We can find them together.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson
Yeah,
and his
Brent
colleagues
Spiner?
evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate.
I don't know why I keep making Star Trek references today. Like, if anything, I should have been making them the whole time.
No.
I don't know why I'm
But we may be
specifically
able to narrow
picking
down
today
his location.
to
If we find
be
clues he was
Star
using
Trek.
in his search for Leviathan.
I'm not even a Trekkie that much. Like, I enjoy them. Like, I've seen the original series, I've seen Next Generation, I've seen all the movies, but that's about it. I just realized how... That's weird. This is feeling very... the ending of this is very Kojima-like. Like, this is feeling Kojima-esque.
This is one of the DLCs.
Here's the time and
Oh,
date chart
okay.
of the crimes. Can you filter for murders?
I'm just
that
saying,
claim
like,
memory
there's a
loss?
lot of stuff here that
Adding
feels
the
very
search filter,
Kojima-esque
you may examine
recently.
the results on the galaxy
Especially
map
like,
program.
what's his name? The
Gavin?
assassin dude?
Oh, Kyline, yeah.
Kai Lang. He's very... He feels like he should be a Kojima character.
Right.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch
That's
Ness
why I say it's a
Monster's more
plesiosaur.
Interesting and
But it's also not...
non-existent.
Hey, you don't know,
Thank you,
Edie.
Edie.
Shut up.
I just... No. I agree.
Okay, the Thorian.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Oh, great. He has one of those red string walls, doesn't he?
No,
Bryson
he
was
has
not
a
merely
fancy
tracking
glow
sightings.
string wall,
He
or
was
glow
attempting
line
to
wall.
extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy
I'm glad
map.
we have Robo Assistant with us. This is
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
Neat.
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Looks like data on the Rachni. By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Thanks, Edie.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't in plan
Captain's
for
log,
Reaper
star
tech.
date.
What if Leviathan
Sorry,
was
I'm
preparing
doing
the
it
Rachni
again.
to fight the Reapers?
Okay, that's creepy. I opened up Instagram on my phone.
Is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to
And
find
Star Trek
Leviathan.
reference?
We saw a data
No.
set containing data on Rachni movements earlier.
Freaking, you can't really tell, but you can tell it's a person. That's Hideo Kojima.
Ah.
That's weird. Because I follow him on Instagram, because of course I do.
Nerd.
I like Hideo Kojima, so. I do kind of want, I don't know, should I play Death Stranding again? Maybe I'll give it another try.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Hey, thanks,
Again,
Siri.
at the moment, but we need to look at everything. I've played LA Noire.
No, I was there.
Yeah, well, I've played it a lot more than what you saw.
So,
I've probably played through that
Vanguard of our
game
destruction.
3 or 4 times now.
How's that working out for you, big guy?
This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly.
You know what I
It is
want to
impossible
do,
to say without more data.
but
And
I'm
the decryption
probably not
key.
going to do for a long time. I want to play the VR version of it.
Yeah,
The
that'd be
Reapers
cool.
are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting.
At least do like not on stream, because we've already kind of beat the LA Noire horse. But
The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key
it'd be
safe.
fun to go through like the murder ones,
Close to his heart.
the
hell does
homicide
that
ones, because the rest of them are just like very, 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 very procedural. And then the arson ones are just really messed up. Like, I forgot how
Alien sightings.
gruesome those arson ones were.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
I'm still surprised we got away with that game. The Twitch didn't see it and get
I mean,
mad at
it's
us.
a popular enough
By
game
Anne
that...
Bryson.
Yeah,
Age
I'm just saying,
Records
like,
indicate Anne is now
like when
28.
we, and I
She
tried
works
to
for
keep
the
the
Alliance.
nudity out of frame the
Bryson was
best I
keeping
could.
the encryption key
too,
close to his
but
heart.
still.
What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I
And it's
detect
funny,
no
because
trace
this
of
game,
decryption
when did
key
Mass
in
Effect
this.
come out? The first one?
2006?
Oh, so it was
data.
way before LA
Can you
Noire.
add a cross-reference
Okay, never
for
mind.
locations of
I was
sightings?
gonna say it's funny that
Adding it
everybody
now.
was mad at this for being an alien sex simulator, and then games like LA Noire
Another
just
piece
kind of
of
flew
Anne
under the
Bryson's
radar. But
childhood
nope,
art.
Wait a minute.
that's a solid 4 or 5 years later.
We'll take a look at that.
Ooh, coordinates.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right. Let's get back to the data
Or
pad
that.
we found earlier.
Yeah, I don't know what coordinates it would be. Well, I guess there would be a star coordinate.
Yeah, you're not a rocket scientist. What do you know?
You're right. I'm not. Also, excited for Starfield. It's
Yeah.
official. Do you want to share the news that we found out about it?
It has doors!
Yeah, doors confirmed. I don't know why that matters, but it became a meme.
I saw that on Reddit. I thought it was funny.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
It's kind of a joke
Doing so
making
now.
fun of people that, you know. This feels very LA Noir. Like what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Speaking of which.
Just running around looking for clues.
And then but like a month after we finished playing that game, a podcast that both me and Jake listened to literally covered the Black Dahlia. Which is what that one.
I did. It was.
Well,
I was a little disappointed with it because it's a cold case. So.
Yeah.
Cold cases are always kind of disappointing for true crime.
I need to listen to the new one. One just came out on Friday.
Yeah, I saw that. I need to do that one too.
Did you see what it was called?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's one of the words that we can get in trouble for, so I'm not going to, but I'm not going to say it, but it's, I'm intrigued.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. Five possible
Yeah,
systems.
having that podcast makes my monotonous desk job much more interesting. I'm glad podcasts became a thing. I'm not like a big podcast fanatic, but when I'm ready for it, it's enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I want to listen to a podcast. Because I'm also listening to a book right now, written by a wrestler. So, that's a good book, too.
I just got a credit the other day, so I need to spend that on
anybody's
something.
interested in wrestling, especially more modern wrestling, what's going on now. The wrestler John Moxley wrote a book called Mox, and it's just him telling us stories basically like almost like you're talking to a wrestler. He almost does it like a promo sometimes. It's pretty interesting. And the audiobook, which is how I've been listening to it on Audible, is actually read by John Moxley. So, pretty cool.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
We'll get him. I also want to read Bret Hart's book when I get a chance. I feel like that would be pretty interesting. I've heard it's a good read. What was Tally's first ship's name? Is it Raya?
Naraya. I'm trying to think.
Because technically she's Tali'Zorah of Normandy.
Well,
right
so
now, right?
there's the Raya and the Mima. And I can't remember.
That's the one I can remember.
I always get the two confused.
I think Raya is first, then Nima.
Yeah, because
And then Voss Normandy.
Yeah, because Naraya, that's the home ship, and when they go off on their pilgrimage, it's usually Naraya or Nar, whatever their home ship is. And then when they get back from their pilgrimage, then they get assigned to a ship officially, and then they get
Which is the Nima. Yeah. And now, obviously, she's Voss Normandy.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're gonna do. Like, and they might say something. We'll have to look. But there's a lot of Reapers on this map.
Yeah.
But the like, I wonder how the Quarian culture is gonna change when they get to stay on their planet. You know.
Mhm.
Are they just gonna be, because they all can't be Voss? What's their planet called again? All I can think of is Specia.
Rannoch.
That's the Rannoch. That's it. They all can't be Vas Ranok, so they're gonna have to change their culture.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda. I think.
Why are you drinking again, Tally?
Very carefully. Taurian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an
Here he is.
emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tally.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes.
Yeah, Jack.
Attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking. She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him.
See, I didn't hate Miranda that much.
To please him.
Yeah, she did some dumb stuff, but like...
Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
Saying a bit of yourself and Miranda fighting her father.
Oh,
my life
don't be that. I don't like Vorchas.
Then making up for his mistakes, doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Port, you know. I'm having a drink with my boyfriend. My human boyfriend. My father would have hated you.
Here's to him, then.
And to Miranda. Nice job, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boschtet.
Damn.
Kilasonai.
Hallie just did not like her. Holy crap. I didn't realize that there was that much animosity between them.
I mean, she also hates anything Cerberus because they attacked her fleet.
That's true. But still.
Oh. I forgot about this article.
In the Turian hierarchy, one of the most powerful and respected ground forces in the galaxy, are paying respects to an unlikely ally, the Marines of the Quarian fleet. The weakened immune systems of the Quarians normally means their forces are restricted to ships, with an emergency technical team commanded by Calrigar. Hey, we know him. The Quarian team repaired the comm system, then sacrificed their lives holding the position until the Krogan troops. When the Turian troops offered to prevent evac, Rhaegar refused, insisting they could not risk the relay failing, so multiple breaches to exosuits made evacuation possible. We're all dead anyway, Rhaegar reportedly said. Just make them pay for it. Spokesman for Primar Victus praised the squad's bravery. Wherever past politics, today the great galaxy stands together as a single threat, Victus said. We're humbled by the sacrifice of our allies in Rannoch and promise to return the honor. Okay, so they just wrote Calrigar out like that?
Yeah. I remember when I first read that, I was like, Rhaegar! No!
That's a dumb way to write him out. Huh, they found him.
Because I love Rhaegar. He's so cool.
Yeah.
Go Telly and...
So I'm looking at these, and I
Why
do
not?
this a lot when I'm, because I just kind of like certain design aspects of things. They were really trying to pump up the sex appeal of the robot, weren't they? Like she's got
We're
that
about 5
classic
minutes out,
like
Commander.
Bond girl pose going.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation.
Where's
Would be a
Liara?
good
She
place for
looks
Leviathan
very,
to hide.
you know,
scientist.
she scientisty. and Ashley's very gun girl. You know what I mean?
Yep. Range bunny.
No, I wouldn't say range bunny, but like. Also, I'm mad at the fact that I know what a range bunny is. We can't let it hide for long.
The doctor's right.
No,
Anything
there's.
powerful enough to kill a Reaper
I'll have
needs
to
be
send you it.
investigated.
It's a dumb little TikTok I
hope
found,
Garnell
but
has
it's
the
a
answers
guy
we need.
explaining like,
I'm reading Reaper
I'm
enemy
every
signatures in the
adventure
asteroid
movie
field.
ever, and he was like, I'm
Bryson
the
said
gun
they're shadowing
girl.
his
I'm
field
like.
teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good
I was
start.
gonna say, I'm not like I'm a girl who likes guy things because it can't be like a regular girl. That would be weird. It's like very much like that. They're really pushing the tomboy-esque part of Ashley, which I didn't
also
really
like her
catch
pose.
that
She's
the
like
beginning.
has her hips kicked out, so she's like, it's like tomboy who still likes being a pretty girl.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez.
Yeah, she likes getting dolled up, but
keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
she likes it hanging out with the guys and doing guy stuff, but she also likes being dolled up.
And that's what I'm saying is that's like the cliche gun girl in movies. Think like Michelle Rodriguez and everything. You know.
He just got killed with the little gun.
Or Angelina Jolie and everything.
Let's get Garnell before the serious troops arrive.
These are civilians. They must be terrified.
What?
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All
Every time they start, I think it's gonna be yes. Every time I hear that, I'm like, "Welcome to TGI Fridays Mineral Works." It's like, what? It's like we're in space TGI Fridays.
I like how we have a power thingy from
Commander Shepard
Dragon
of the
Ball.
Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
Okay.
I see. That will be all.
That will be...
Oh.
Oh boy.
Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
Let's play the game a little bit. I need your help.
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau. Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
As the guy walks away from it.
We're done. Step away. Step away. You don't belong
It's
here.
broken. Pay no mind to the guy with the sparking door.
Let's look around. Careful.
It's broken.
Very broken. Much human.
So that's kind of convenient that the elevator would start sparking right when you walk away from it.
Yeah?
I'm suspicious of you.
Repair terminal activated.
Yeah.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Pay no mind to the guy with the glowing arm and the glowing ball following him around to the broken elevator. Just super casually, being casual.
Well, Dr. Garneau.
Pay no mind to us. We're just
The security
3
log for the elevator said
alien
Garneau was
friends
here in the last week.
being super
Why would they
casual.
lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
Being nice and casual. Nothing to see here.
Just, you know, fly casual.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Thanks, Shepard.
Yeah, that one was kind of a dumb thing to say, Shepard. Oh. Okay.
Kind of sus.
Weird.
You know,
Yeah,
just
keep your
pay
distance,
no mind.
but try to look like you're not. Yeah, keep your distance, but don't look like you're trying to keep your distance. You know,
Yeah.
fly casual.
I'm getting that feeling.
Hey, I play Gary's mod too. Have you checked your mod sources? Because, you know, you clearly have an error. You should probably fix that.
Is that a Gary's mod thing?
Yeah, so if you have a mod running on Gary's mod and like the game can't find the model for it, it just has a big exclamation mark in place of whatever it is. Like if it's a gun, if it's a like modded gun, instead of having the gun, it'll just be a big exclamation point in your hands.
Oh, interesting. I've always wanted to play Gary's mod, but really, I feel like its time has kind of passed at this point.
So it's still pretty populated, but the thing is, it's not populated with casual Gary's mod players. Like, in order to fully enjoy Gary's mod for what it's meant to be, you kind of have to be hardcore into like role playing and stuff like that.
Oh,
because like it's like Halo roleplay servers or something like that, with like heavily modded to like basically have like an entire ship that you can like drop pod out of onto a planet and fight the Covenant. But like,
yeah, not really my thing.
It takes forever to set up if you don't know what you're doing. So getting into it's kind of an ordeal.
You shouldn't be.
Like if I was to do it, like if I was to get into any role-playing game, I don't want to say like, I don't want to say role-playing game because I'm not talking about RPGs, but like role-playing servers and stuff like that. I would get into what?
5M?
Yeah, like 5M. Yeah, exactly. I would do GTA, and I would probably do police.
I don't have that.
I'd be a cop.
Yep.
But there's like one, and we follow them. There's, if you look in our things, there's a GTA role player that we follow, and she either plays a trooper, like a highway patrol officer, like an undercover kind of like FBI type agent where they're trying to like infiltrate criminals, or she has a character that's a criminal as well. And there's like people that will go in and roleplay criminals, and literally like the other people, the cops will come and question them, and they'll be like, "Oh, it wasn't me," and you know, act like they're criminals.
Yeah,
it's kind of hardcore, but still cool.
Yeah, like I'm cool with like light RP servers and stuff like that, but like some of the stuff in those kind of mods just get so in depth and like,
well, it's like
to the
it's
point
like,
I'm like, ugh.
Well, that's why we made our server the way we did, so we could do all that stuff. But my steering wheel just decided it didn't want to be on the on the table anymore. Anyways, so we could do that without that, which also that is something we're planning on doing. I have the server here now.
Yeah,
I need to hook it up and start working on it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just the biggest ordeal was getting the port forwarding working, but that's generally pretty easy to do.
For you, the guy who goes to school for networking.
Yeah.
For Dylan, who Well, I know enough about technology to be able to do stuff.
I don't have one.
Access denied.
Shepard,
Thanks.
you're not. Tell me, Shepard clearly put a 1 on the intelligence in his special. Doesn't have any
I didn't
points in
know.
him.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I thought you were about to do a D&D thing, so I was
no.
gonna call it his dump stat. But then you didn't. Then you said special, and I was like, oh, Fallout. That's what we're doing.
Area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have it.
I don't have that.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, how do you know I'm a commander?
That's kind of creepy, though. Out of my way, Javik.
I can.
Is it Javik?
Yeah.
Our tour will continue outside the medbay.
Did we get Javik? But yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't bypass this. Pay no mind. It was open.
I don't think even if they cared, that they would do anything.
Attention.
To be honest.
System is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, by attaching a passcode that I hacked together, it'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
He said this is DLC, right?
Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes, we just need to enter it at the security terminal.
I thought these primitives were miners. Why are they not mining?
Well, clearly there's something wrong with them, Javik.
I hate to be the person to tell you this. I don't think these people are of sound mind currently. Man, I can't put my feet anywhere. This is a dumb thing to have, and you're gonna all make fun of me, but I put my feet down right in front of me, there's pedals. I move it to the left, there's pedals. I move it to the right, there's rudder pedals. I have too many controllers.
But then you don't have your Steel Battalion controllers.
Unknown male was involved in an
No,
altercation.
that's the pedals on my left. That's the ones for the Steel Battalion controller.
What do you have those for?
Steel Battalion has pedals.
Yeah, I know,
Did
but
you not
why?
know that?
Yeah, no, that's why I made the joke. But why do you have Steel Battalion pedals under your desk?
Because that's the only place I can store them.
Oh.
They're like way under my desk.
Let's go get Garneau.
They're under the, like, Jake knows what I'm talking about, but, I have two monitors. I have a main one here, and then a vertical this way, and then my camera's there with it on top of a speaker. They're, like, right below the speaker there. And then my steering wheel pedals are right under my desk right now, because I was playing a car game earlier today.
File 7364.
And then my rudder pedals are right there because I was playing, well, if you look back at our streams, you'll see that when I was flying the Pelican.
Pelican.
Which, yeah.
The Pelicano.
I don't know if I told you that. That's actually a really fun craft to fly.
You mentioned it, yeah.
Yeah, like I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Is that Garneau?
It is difficult to tell. Dead humans all look alike.
Shut up, Javik.
Thanks for the input.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him.
Great.
I am Dr. Garneau. I'm Commander
Wow.
Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
I don't think
Yes.
so.
Only I'm trapped in here.
Oh, well, I came to get you.
Bryson's research led me to you. Bryson sent you? He's dead, Doctor. killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
That's
What of the artifact you spoke of in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you up. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Indoctrinated.
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't think we're talking to Garneau.
Thanks, Tally.
You.
Yeah.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Quick, Doctor Strange it open.
Someone has cut the power.
What do you mean they cut the power, man? They're animals.
There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route. Gardo's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
According to my map, there's a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
But we're the only ones who will come out alive.
You look at some cockroaches.
A flying cockroach.
I mean, cockroaches have wings, don't they?
Yeah, but these ones don't. I see you up there.
Is that a Ravager?
Watch our flank!
A what?
Some more Ravager in it. Yeah, there's another one. Because the Ravagers were the ones that used to talk to you, right?
The Rachni.
Oh, the Rachni?
The Ravagers, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the ones that used to say stuff randomly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess they don't this one, huh?
Well, this is the first time the Ravagers have showed up.
In the game or at all?
In the franchise, Mass Effect 3.
Looks like the door's power supply has been cut.
Okay, then what was it from the other games? Like, it was in Mass Effect 2, the things that would talk to you.
We'll need to escort it.
They would come in and say dumb things.
Let's make it quick then.
When you fought them.
Don't remember what
I
you're
swear it was Reapers. Oh, it was the Collector people.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm thinking. It was one of their troops.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Harbinger variant.
Harbingers, yes. Them. That's what I was thinking.
Technically, it was all one person, just controlling
different things, yeah. But yeah, that's it. The Harbinger. Yes.
One repair done. One to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
And what was the Reaper name?
Harbinger.
Oh, so that was Harbinger.
Yeah. Harbinger is
Okay.
taking control of individuals.
Oh, okay. I get it. Man, why did it take me forever to figure that out? Okay, I get it. It was a bunch of vessels being controlled by that one Reaper.
Yep.
That was Harbinger. Got it. That kind of shows you the scale of it, because we were dealing with that one Reaper for that whole game.
Yep.
And now we've got like a ton of Reapers to deal with. They're all over the place.
Thousands.
Huh. Neat. Okay. This is what I was saying earlier, where I'm
Let's head back. Door should be
been
online.
learning so much Mass Effect lore that it's just not sticking, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't realize what a big deal, or not. I knew what a big deal the Reapers were, but I didn't realize that it wasn't like, oh, we're fighting like a handful of things. Like, we went from fighting one Reaper to fighting like 1,000. Yeah.
The artifact. Like in Bryson's office.
Move! I've got a shot.
Turn back.
Garneau!
Uh-oh. Well, so much for that artifact.
Darn it! Dang it, Garneau!
Damn it.
Shepard,
Let's
you
see,
need
yeah.
to see this.
As
What
they
have you
tell
got?
you, tell me everything.
That wasn't Garneau. This is. And it looks like he's been dead for a while.
So, Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh.
Is he a
Anything else
Reaper?
useful?
Encrypted data and a personal log with 8 missed calls from a Dr. Anne Bryson.
And Bryson.
Yeah, remember? The 9-year-old who drew those crappy pictures?
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
I'm Commander Shepard. Are you all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
What's going on here?
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
Might as well just do them all.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here. How is that possible?
Well, you see,
I'm so sorry.
someone here committed murder against him.
That's
That
what I mean.
You know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Dun dun dun.
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
These people are unaware of the past 10 years. Many things will shock them.
Thanks, Javik.
Well, at least it's not 15,000 years, right? Like someone.
Not only can Leviathan take down a Reaper, but it can indoctrinate people too.
What if it is
I think it is a Reaper. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't like that look, Shepard. Oh, it's because I'm supposed to respond. Yeah, I want to know more.
If it is a Reaper, then I want
I
to
would
know
like
what
to
it's
know
up
more.
How long has it been out here? And more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Gardo's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Gardo created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, their power and danger are clear.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
That's problematic. Which I wonder if the Reapers are going to make their way to the Citadel. I mean, they already probably are, but that's besides the point.
I mean, we are... I mean, I don't know how much you remember of the last two games, but that is actually... They kind of elaborated on it in this game so far, but basically the strategy the Reapers had, the mass relays kind of put all developed societies onto a path that the Reapers can just jump from relay to relay and just harvest them more efficiently. So the mass relays are kind of a trap to make civilization kind of develop along it, so that along the mass relays, so they can harvest them faster. And the Citadel is kind of the hub for it.
Yeah, I remember them saying something like that from the first. It was like what Javik was saying.
Yeah.
But hey, how's it going? Well, I shouldn't say how's it going because you said that. Sorry, you're in a terrible mood. Which glitchy bean game are you talking about? You're talking about Among Us?
Bean beans? They're the
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Neat.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan
update,
an
new
impressive mind
glitches.
control
Even though the update was to fix said glitches. Yeah, sounds about like... Randos are always dumb. Like, ask Jake, that's a big thing I don't like. I do not like playing games with randos whatsoever.
Depends on the game for me. Something like Among Us I wouldn't enjoy, but...
I can't think of a game that I'll enjoy. Mainly because I'm shy, though. After a certain duration... Yeah, but dude, I don't think we can trust it.
Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed.
Thanks,
Bryson's team
Edie.
might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
All right, some more LA Noire action, apparently. We have to dig around this guy's lab. Yeah, that is better news.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
Dude, you can tell them congratulations from two random internet streamers.
Beyond that, nothing relevant.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Congratulations are always fun.
I haven't been to one. I think the last one I went to was mine from high school.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships.
Because I was gonna go to a friend of mine, Dylan's, when he graduated from.
It possesses a gaze attack
What?
capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
So that's a reference to the old Baldur's Gate games.
Oh, Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
Could show new messages on Bryson's
Because
personal comm
that was a
terminal
BioWare
upstairs.
game.
Could be worth a
Yeah.
look.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? I always forget that it is. Because I remember when it came out, or when, not it came out, but when Knights of the Old Republic came out, when Coder came out, people were like, oh yeah, it's the guys who did Baldur's Gate. I remember that.
And now they're the guys that did Knights of the Old Republic.
According to my
People
records,
forget about
she
Baldur's
was her
Gate.
father.
I think it's more of the, well, yeah, they're probably Coder or Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through.
You know, it's actually really funny because the two games BioWare is known for these days are both games they made specifically because they lost the licenses for their previous games.
She seems to know something about the
Wasn't
because
Dragon Age one?
Yeah, so
Didn't they do that too?
So Mass Effect was they lost the license to do Knights of the Old Republic, so they made Mass Effect. It was also partially because they were tired of the oversight of Star Wars, like needing to check in with people and not having enough creative control. So they made Mass Effect. Baldur's Gate, they lost the ability to do those games, and so they made Dragon Age.
Huh. It's fine. Had to get my cousins 2 years younger than me to go to the bar and ask for soda because I'm too shy. You know, I totally relate to that. Until more recently, I remember the first time where I was like, I just like going up to a bar, like, can I just get a Coke? And it's always weird when you ask for like a soda at a bar, but
yeah,
you
just say your DD.
Yeah, like they don't care. That's the biggest thing. They're like, cool, that's an easy drink to mix. Just put Coke in cup, done.
just so. Go up like, I got a hard one for you. I don't know if you'll be able to do this. Dr. Pepper.
Coke on the rocks.
Coke on the rocks. Make it sound fancy.
Right? Yeah. She's in trouble.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces
yeah,
were
that's also a
approaching,
thing.
her
They
concern
will
was warranted.
sometimes give you
Let's hope
free
we
soda.
get to her before they do.
Oh, that's neat.
Because
She said she was in the
yeah,
Palos Nebula.
because you're the
Wanting
DD,
the
and they'd
project
rather you
That cluster
be
contains several
responsible and
systems.
have a
I'll
DD
call up the
than
nebula on the galaxy map. You may also
Well,
circle
and they
back for
kind of
clues
Get
want to
wasted.
down
reward
her
that
location.
and not make your time there miserable.
exactly.
All
But
right.
it all depends on the bar. I mean, I don't go to bars very often, so
Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
yeah. But at the same time, you don't have to drive. Is what we're saying. Is they will give you like the DD special. But
They don't know
go
you
to
can't
bars.
drive.
The only time I ever go to bars is when a band is playing in there, because I like
Or you want a sick
weird
burger.
Access card.
Even then, it's
Any
not
idea
much
what
of
it
a
opens?
bar. That's
Protheans.
a burger
This might be the only
restaurant
thing
that
in
has
the
a bar
galaxy that doesn't
attached to
involve
it.
them.
More so these days.
Yeah, these days, yeah.
It started as a bar for sure. We're talking about a place in Salt Lake called Lucky 13.
By the way,
typically when I go to a bar, it's because I'm going to see a weird, obscure rockabilly band. Anyways, what were you saying?
if you haven't yet, Senior Pollo, great restaurant.
Is that
you
any
should
good?
go there.
Okay.
It is fantastic. We ate there
'cause
today out of
I've seen 'em.
curiosity. It is so freaking good. It's
Okay.
It's just Mexican grilled chicken.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
I hope so. Called Senor Pollo.
But like it's literally like for $20 we got a whole chicken with like a ton of beans, rice, and tortillas and various salsas. Even their quesadillas, they use like queso fresco and like a bunch of others, like different types of cheese.
Mac and cheese and fried chicken, which is nice. Caesar salad was terrible. Lettuce was not cut correctly. There's too much dressing, and there's too much. I hate when they put too much dressing, especially on a Caesar salad, because it's just like wet. Like, what's the word I'm thinking of here?
Moist.
Gross. Like,
Hadley.
no,
Do we have an
not
update on his
moist.
status?
Like wet.
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners
Saturated,
report
I
when the artifact
guess.
was
like,
destroyed.
it's
Had they
just
lost
soaked in
consciousness, we
it, and it
attempted to
just
answer our
What
questions.
is
about criminal
gross.
activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Atticus
And
Universe.
I love
Let's see what
vinegar.
Anne Bryson
Like
requisitioned from Project
I'm
Scarab.
very weird, and I love
Protection
my
gear.
vinegar.
Didn't need an environmental suit.
There's something. I actually made a friend gag once. He's also got a weird palate, but
Get me a filter for systems with compatible plans.
there's a British food place, and they do specifically like fish and chips and sausage sandwiches and stuff like that. And I got fish and chips. I'll also do this when I get the sausage sandwich. That's usually what I get. I get sausage sandwich and chips, typically. And what I'll do is I'll eat the sandwich normally, and then the oh man, battered sausage sandwiches. I wish they were.
And
they're
Bryson
not going to
flew
be
out
open
on a ship
tomorrow, are
called
they?
the Icarus.
Anyways,
Can you track its movements?
No.
Icarus.
The Reapers have disrupted
That
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
The chips, which are also
Any idea if Project
French
Scarab
fries,
involved Element Zero?
essentially, a little different, but I'm not getting into that now.
Project Requisition
They have these
Does anything in Anne
bottles
Bryson's work
of
history
vinegar
suggest we're sharing
on the table, and I'll
Nothing
take the
relevant.
bottle and literally like drizzle my fries with it because I just like malt
There are
vinegar.
specifications for several ships here.
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus.
Yeah, I was supposed to say the Icarus. Come on,
The Icarus. Here we go.
stay with it,
The
Shepard.
ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then
So
flew
what
to
you're
another
telling
system.
me is it's a
Yes.
Martin Logan ship.
Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule
That's
out
a
the
joke
relay
all
system.
3 people will get.
What?
After she said it was an electrostatic discharge, I was like, it's a Martin Logan ship.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
He's
Good.
not paying attention.
Let's
every
go
time
get
I
Anne
say that.
Bryson.
Either that or he's avoiding
No,
listening
I
to
was
me
paying attention.
because of
Um,
how dumb
yeah,
that joke was.
I heard your dumb ESL joke.
There you go. Don't worry about how much that joke is very, very, very niche. It's for like 3 people. And 2 of them are me and Jake.
Yeah.
The other one is probably our other friend we were talking about earlier. Like, there's a type of speaker that instead of, I'm not going to get too into it, but instead of using a cone
Here
as
we
a film
go.
that vibrates, I'm not getting into it. Instead of having a cone, it has a film that vibrates. That's all I'm going to say. It's called an electrostatic speaker. I really like them. I have a pair. I love them to death. They were the weird looking ones over there. That was the joke. They're made by a company called...
Guys, they're
That's-
joke.
Actually, my normal speakers right here are Martin Logan's as well. I like that brand. It's a good brand.
Signal confirmed.
Every time I see this mini game, I think of the
We have located Anne Bryson's
when you went to
dig site.
Uranus.
Really, Shepard?
Yes. Really?
Probing Uranus. I just love how like exacerbated Edie sounds. She's like, ugh,
Yeah.
idiot.
Come on. Yeah. Of course you are.
Be under attack.
We're playing catch up.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
That artifact she uncovered could be causing trouble. We've already seen what they can do.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
Man, the matte paintings they use are kind of
We have
cool.
hostiles!
Take us in.
Really?
Commander,
Matte
on the landing
paintings?
platform!
Is that what they're actually called? When it's like that? I
That's
wouldn't
her.
call them. I'd call them environments.
Well, like a matte painting is when you, it's like, 'cause that's how they did it. Basically, they use a,
Negative, it's too hot. Headed to
well,
lower
with this game,
platform. Hang on.
with those wide shots, they use just a painting and then have like a 3D model of a ship put over
Really?
it to save
They do
resources.
it like oh.
When
They
it's those
actually do it
wide
like-
shots, When it's those wide shots, yeah. They use mats.
Huh. I did not know that.
Move.
Yeah, when you're actually in game, they don't, but you can kind of tell because nothing else moves except the ship. Even when they try to fake some parallax.
Filmmaking trick.
Yeah, Halo Reach does it too.
No, stay where you are.
Because
This is Commander Shepard.
they typically do it when they want to save system performance for cutscenes.
You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Or you know.
Because it's easier to render a flat plane with a picture on it than it is an environment.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I just never really thought about it.
Through here.
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place to hide? I'll try. Get there. Stay put.
Which way now?
Look for another path.
Way to go, sister. I appreciate that. Oh, jump. Come on, Shepard. Go across.
Looks like a bridge over there.
No.
Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Right away. Some wires are short. It shouldn't take much to fix it. Give me a
That's fine too.
Got it. Raising the bridge now.
No way.
What?
Oh. I've been looking for that card. Okay, sorry. Somebody sent me, or not somebody sent me. I saw something. Remember when I first got my Civic? I told you that there was an Integra out there with Corvette taillights.
Yeah.
That showed up to the meet in Layton today.
That's neat.
This way.
Also, Draven would probably appreciate that. It was a DC Integra with Corvette taillights.
There's the elevator.
Got it.
What Corvette
Like-
taillights? The round ones?
Yeah, the round ones.
And the elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
You know, the ugly ones.
The pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
Well, I guess not really ugly. They're just Corvette taillights. Also, apparently, now I'm looking at this showed up. There was a Type R, an Integra Type R there. A USDM one. Or actually, where? I don't know.
We're blocked. Find another way.
Up a little more. Don't run
This
the
looks like a way through.
jump across.
Don't you love when they put ladders in games just to make you do things?
Yeah. There's one thing Mass Effect is good at, it's platforming.
That's what they're meant for. Mass Effect, the platformer. Man, Integra's ugly. I keep forgetting about that thing.
Are you still there?
Barely hanging on. Hopkins is wounded. Are you close?
Removing the stuff. Platform's coming down. Round. Go around.
Is it because you took the platform down? Just a thought.
Going back down because we went up.
What's happening?
Yeah, Boils. Way to go,
Don't move until we
Boils.
get there.
Ow.
Hey, you got hit.
Okay, I got my little gun. Shoot my way out with the little gun.
Not the little gun.
Elevators just ahead.
Get to it!
I'm also enjoying that joke.
What, little gun?
Yeah. Jake has a little gun. Confirmed.
Yeah, that's a lot of harvesters.
That's a lot of damage.
Elevators online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
Way to go, Anthony.
I was thinking John Hopkins.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
You're all that's left.
That seems a little harsh.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
they didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course.
God has nothing to do with this. God is on my ship. His name is Javik.
Apparently. Supposed to be sorry.
I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Your mom.
Shepard, look.
Got him.
See? Look, that's them worshipping.
I'm not sure, but
That's
it might have
Javik.
something to do with these paintings.
No, that's a Reaper.
Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under
Yep.
its power.
I knew
Clearly
it.
a Reaper, but acting
Leviathan's a Reaper.
not like any Reaper we've seen before.
It's a rogue
Doctor,
Reaper.
I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. May sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their
I don't
behavior.
know how I feel
I've
about
only had a
having a
short time to
Reaper.
study it.
I don't trust
Not
him.
strange at all. Did you find anything?
It's like
Not
those
much,
dirty
but I did
Solarians.
learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down.
What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Doctor?
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard, take it out.
Got it.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Yeah,
Copy
I
that.
don't like this.
You see the shuttle, you run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
I don't like this Leviathan. He needs to go too.
We need to get rid of that harvester.
We'll bring it down.
Okay, I got a little gun.
That thing is ridiculously powerful.
Right?
That reminds me of the gun from Men in Black.
The cricket.
The cricket, yeah, the noisy cricket.
Shuttle ready for evac, Commander.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Way to go, Cave Latin dude. Cortez.
Also, is Tally wearing different?
I think she's wearing her normal getup.
No, there's not all the intricate detail on the purple.
She might be wearing
You
an
okay?
alternate.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
an alternate.
Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
We should talk to Cortez
Leviathan
and
took
James
control.
again. See what they're up to.
Connection before you got hurt.
Because they've
Leviathan
just been
itself?
in the like
Reapers
they've just
seem as
been in
interested in
the
it as we
cargo bay.
Yeah, it certainly seems.
Cortez
Yeah,
watching. Cortez just sitting down there
hoping
watching
you could
James
help us
do
figure out
pull-ups. While they argue about who's a good pilot.
Pull-ups all day.
Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like
No
a
wonder
rogue,
James is so
or
big.
even
He
a
just does
defector.
pull-ups all day.
I have to call my father.
He's
I
a
wanna
big
know.
dude. Like,
Hey,
he's
you
ripped,
need to listen
that's
to
for
me,
sure.
okay? Your father is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
Well, he is, so he can be.
We can stop it. I'm not a doctor. Sorry. And my doctor's not very good at being a doctor, per se.
Damn it,
More of
Am,
a-
I'm a soldier, not a doctor.
Yeah, exactly. Wait.
Your father's assistant
that's the reverse of what we're used to.
drew a gun on your father.
And even my doctor's more of a scientist-y doctor. More of like a PhD doctor, less of
We have
a
to find out what's behind it all.
heal you
You're
doctor.
the only
Although I
one
do
who
have
can
one of
help
those, but is she on the ship?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation.
What's her name?
Meet you there.
Oh, why can't I remember her name? The British
Liara?
lady, the older British lady.
Oh, Chakwas? No, she's a medical doctor.
Chakwas. Yeah. Is she on the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Go say hi to Cortez and James and see what they're arguing about now.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got
Oh.
heart, you know?
The Mako, huh?
The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Where
Come
are
on,
you?
that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako could
Where
take
are
a
you,
few hits.
Cortez?
I'd hope so. That thing
There's
is
K9.
a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a
him?
bull
Is that him?
that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
I think this is him. Yep, that's him.
What?
Yeah, it's Cortez.
What's so funny?
Oh, I love them making fun of the Mako.
Yeah, even BioWare's like, yeah, that thing was awful.
It's funny when they announced the game that shall not be named. One of the things they brought up was, "We're bringing the Mako back." Everyone's like,
Are we gonna play that?
Yeah.
Because you've never gone through it, right? All the way.
Nope. Sure
Yeah.
haven't.
It might be good now. Who knows?
A lot of the problems did get fixed.
Because I was on the Mass Effect subreddit the other day, and people seem to like Andromeda. So, like, nobody says Andromeda's as good as the trilogy, but no one's like hates Andromeda. It's not like the Metal Gear fandom and
No.
Survive.
So
So-
it had EA syndrome, where it launched completely unplayable, broken, just
And then
awful.
got itself fixed.
And then they kind of redeemed it years too late.
Yeah.
Like by
And,
the time they got it fixed, nobody cared anymore.
Well, let's hope they fix Mass Effect 5, I guess. Dude, this means I get to play Mass Effect as it comes out.
Yeah. And
Huh.
this one apparently has Liara in
Commander?
it, so
Yeah.
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
Hey, it's
I'm still
chocolate.
tidying up. Mordin could work up a storm and make a mess like a hurricane.
that was like forever ago.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well, we never
Yes,
talked to her since
I will miss
then.
Mordin, and not just his singing. But we must move on. Oh, if I may, I'd like to examine you.
Sure.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some
what? Whoa.
diagnostics.
Whoa.
Good.
Excuse
Your
me?
implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Chuck West. I feel like I've been a little violated, but hey, whatever.
Alas, to my disappointment, nothing invasive. What? You want to invasive me? All right, so we're gonna talk to the crew, and then we'll call
you
it.
realize my girlfriend's on the ship, right? Like, literally.
Shepard.
All right, let's
If you
go
have
talk to everyone.
time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
This will be good.
Have fun.
What is it now?
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
So the prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
Life isn't survival. Life finds a way.
It's not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand.
But the probability of success was near zero. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped.
Are you saying submission is preferable to extinction?
My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No, I disagree. Shepard, I'm going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Why?
Let's not modify
Because the
it
Reapers
too
are
much.
repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different.
She's getting
When I think of Jeff,
more
I think of the person that put his life in
sentient.
peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I
Have you
risk
heard the
my
things that
personality for him,
some people were saying that
and my
Google
core
went
program
sentient
should reflect that.
recently?
What?
Have you heard the things where people were saying like Google's AI went sentient? Yeah, there was a bunch of people saying that. They came out like, it's not sentient, it's just smart. Glad to hear it.
Sounds like you found a little humanity, Edie. Is it worth defending?
To the death.
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
I mean, she's been part of the crew, Shepard.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's
How's
nothing
it
new,
going?
but okay.
Miss anything good?
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good.
Yeah, that happened. Be jealous.
Commander.
No broken pelvis over here.
Guess what? I can dance without breaking anything. Email?
Nope, no mail. Should we go up and feed our fish? Ha.
What fish?
Yeah, exactly.
I heard you had to break the news to Anne about her dad. I'm sorry, Shepard. So brutal what happened to him. Can't imagine what she's going through.
I mean, he just got shot.
Like,
Hey there.
she's genuinely saying, like, I'm so sorry that you had to do that in your running circles. Okay, who are we
That's
missing?
not regulation.
Nope.
I mean, it has the Alliance logo, so clearly it is. But I don't like what this looks like. It's and sounds like it's for.
Okay, so who is Garrus, Tally, Rex. Is what's her name here still?
Who?
Kasumi?
No. None of the crew
No,
from the second one is here. Just Garrison Tally from the second game.
Well, Kasumi has
Okay,
been
so
around,
toughest
but...
mission.
Horizon.
No fair. I hadn't joined up with you yet.
Fine, the Dead Reaper then.
Really? The husks just ran up to us.
Have you ever noticed that I carry a sniper rifle? You're the one who likes things at short range.
And you prefer to keep everything at a distance.
From husks? Absolutely.
Creepiest thing we fought.
The Thorian. Your turn.
I'm going with the Rachni.
The Queen? But we didn't fight her either time.
No, the little ones. They look like spiders and they scuttle right toward you.
I thought you liked it when things got up close and personal.
Not when it's spiders.
Now he's arachnophobic.
Bryson got out safely. I just hope we find the
So, Tally has arachnophobia.
Hey.
That's literally what I just said.
Yeah.
Did you find a thermal pipe on your last
I couldn't
trip
hear
to
you
the
over
Citadel?
something on my headphones.
Oh. I said that almost
Falling
verbatim.
down tired. I need a folding chair or something.
Yeah, there's her.
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Gethquarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
Okay. Shepard is so awkward. Can we do that? He just turns around and walks away.
I think all video game characters are super awkward because, you know.
Looks familiar.
I've been studying this ship, its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Maybe
you call me Jesus Christ.
But you have something else. The reason
Brother.
you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you. And more. You and the Quarian are joined?
Yes, Javik.
I'm not. Your pheromones are. Is this why you wish to continue living? For their affection?
Yes.
Without that affection, all I have in my life is death. And that's not enough.
Yes.
What about you? I respect your reasons for being here, but I get the feeling there's something more, Javik. What's in here?
It's
It
to
is
chew
called
5
the
gum.
Echo Shard. Passed from soldier to soldier, Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone. But so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
Yes.
If I had something like this, seeing Earth again, whole, with everyone still alive, that would be worth the pain.
Before the Reapers, the stars belonged to us. Civilization flourished. There was the Quasar Fortress of the Tarandi Vale, the ice canals of Judah IV, the palisades of the Verome Angelic. It was magnificent. But then...
What is it?
The Reapers came. Planet by planet, we were extinguished. We fought back.
Are you okay?
I once commanded a ship like this one. A loyal crew with many friends. Was captured. Only I escaped.
What happened to them?
Indoctrinated. The Reapers sent them against me. Year after year, battle after battle, I was hunted by my own people. Every encounter, a reminder of my failure as a soldier.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
Until the Battle of the Cronian Nebula. had only my knife left. I cornered my men and slit their throats one by one. I watched them bleed to death to be certain.
That got dark.
That must have been...
It was the day I understood. War is atrocity committed in the name of survival. It is a lesson I wish I had never learned.
Okay. Trauma dump with Javik. Wow.
Asks many questions. You would think she'd never seen a Prothean before.
She hasn't. You're the only one. Literally. The last one. For the last, like, 50 freaking thousand years.
I think he was joking.
At least not very good at humor.
Well, he's an alien. What do you want?
Greetings, Commander Shepard.
Huh. What are you?
I'm Glyph, a VI
He's
assistant
Glyph
to
Shepard.
Dr.
He helped
Casal.
you out of the vault.
We know what Glyph is.
She's asked me to draw your attention to a terminal. It analyzes information.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found it. In the meantime...
I know, correcting.
Okay, cool, thanks.
What is it with you
Hi, Liara.
rescuing scientists from dig sites that have been overrun by hostile forces? Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Sounds like you're
Something
complaining.
I do.
I could take you back and lock you back up there.
A Prothean.
Yeah, true.
A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
That's not what I expected.
On the information network
The two people are standing there like, what?
He's not what I expected, right?
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every scrap of good news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He
Why?
said our fleets are being
Why do you want
decimated,
good news?
so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
How dare you have good
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
There's no other way?
That's a hell of a gamble. No other options?
If there are, I can't see them. It all comes down to the Crucible now.
And ruthless calculus.
How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
It is.
There's only so much fight in a person. Only so much death you can take before...
Before your friend picks you up, dusts you off, and tells you you're the best damn soldier he's ever met. We'll get through this. We always do.
Thanks, Gareth, bro.
Thanks, buddy. BFFs for life, yo. Alright. I think that's everybody. Alright, so we're gonna call it.
Yeah, I am falling asleep here.
Yeah, I honestly think we could finish it in like one more session.
So possibly tomorrow.
Yeah. So, Hamwich, Draven, good seeing you guys. Anyone else who popped in and out, thank you. Yeah, we'll probably be doing this again tomorrow night. But, and ideally, we'll be finishing it. And then we'll probably do something else, and it's Dylan's turn to pick a game.
2077.
Cool.
We already said that.
That's what it is then.
Yep. I've already said it like 4 or 5 streams ago.
Well, you know what? Wasn't listening, I guess.
Clearly, yeah. We'll be playing
'Cause
Cyberpunk.
I have ADD. Anyways, thank you guys. We'll catch you later.